Yo,
On stream.
we sure are. I'm gonna start now. Okay.
Hello.
How's it going, everyone? I'm gonna play Space Mario. Alright, I'm gonna start right now. Honestly, I should make my split button not my space bar because it's the loudest one. But that's okay. So this is Super Mario Galaxy. And what you're about to experience is 5 minutes of cutscenes, so sit tight. It's gonna be a wild ride. Get some hot movement coming out here. Like here, I'm gonna press the A button. It's a good time.
Oh.
So I guess we can introduce ourselves. I'm SonicBoomSensei, and
Actually, if you could turn up Mark in Discord a little bit.
oh, I got you. That's all good. It's my boy Mark on commentary. He can introduce himself once he's not on 10% volume.
I'm Mark. I kind of run this game, but I have it.
He's pretty good.
That's about it.
Alright. So I'm going to turn Mark up in Discord, and we'll be all good. And now you're on 30%. That should be perfectly fine. Okay. So, if you guys want some background information on Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy is set in outer space, where Mario travels through different galaxies to collect power stars, earned by completing missions, defeating a boss, or reaching a particular area. Each galaxy contains planetoids and orbiting structures for the player to explore. Each astronomical object has its own gravitational force, allowing the player to completely circumnavigate the planetoids. Dude, whoever wrote this was taking this way too seriously, dude. Circumnavigate? Oh my goodness.
Like, I don't even need to commentate anymore.
Yeah, like for real.
Got it down.
Honestly, oof. See, oh my goodness. Who wrote this? That's okay. But for now, there are actually two categories to Super Mario Galaxy any percent. One of them is Mario and one of them is Luigi. And in the Luigi games, you actually skip this whole section, but I don't run Luigi, so I have to watch this cutscene every time I reset. It's really a good time, honestly. But for now, we really don't get into gameplay until we get to Gateway, which is the first galaxy. So we're gonna do some more long jumping right here, and then we're gonna have another, yeah, we're gonna have another 2-minute cutscene after this. I mean, circumnavigate is correct, but why would you just say that instead of move around, you know? Like, someone wrote that about Super Mario Galaxy. Regardless. In case you wanted to know more about the controls, the player character is controlled via the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, while most of Mario's abilities are taken directly from Super Mario 64, such as the long jump, wall jumps, and a variety of somersaults. A new feature called the Star Pointer, which is a cursor that appears when the Wii Remote is pointed at the screen. Essentially, the Star Pointer is used to pick up special cone-peto-shaped objects called Star Bits when they are shot to stun enemies, manipulate obstacles, or feed hungry Lumas. We're gonna feed 2 hungry Lumas in this run. One to unlock Sweet Sweet, and the other one to unlock Drip Drop. 2 of which are pretty short levels that are better than the alternative of doing a longer level in one of the domes. But for now, we just get to watch Bowser's plot of Alien for some reason. I don't know. They went ham on this plot.
So, I'm sure it probably would have been mentioned in the controls somewhere,
Yeah.
but this game does let you use a second player,
Yeah.
and what some runners do is, like, do some, like, crazy not two-person, one controller, one-person, two-controller setup,
Yeah.
which actually makes a few things faster.
Yeah, with the co-star Luma that you get when you're in 2-player mode, you're actually able to do something called the super jump, and it makes some tricks a lot easier. But since, you know, you have to use 2 Wii remotes, you're often forced to use, like, your foot or something to press the button. So it's a little bit complicated, and 2P is just, I don't exactly know how much faster it is compared to 1P, but world record right now is 1P, so we'll have to see in the future. The only really big 2P runner, his name is Negtaro, and he hasn't done a run in like years.
A million years.
Yeah, so we don't really know. And there's no 2P runners, honestly. Most people just do 1P, because it's a lot more simple to learn. And this is one of the few levels. I think there are maybe like 3 or 4 in the game where you have to collect bunnies and stop them, and they give you a star most of the time. But now we have to catch 3, and they're going to give us the key to the first area. So I'm gonna hop in this hole right here, see if I can catch him fast. I'm okay at this. He did not go in the direction that he normally goes, but that's okay. He usually heads off to the right, but he just went straight up this time. Now we're gonna go over here because it's faster. Come on, come on. Hey, bud, could you not? Dude, sick.
But yeah, up until this point, he's been making a note of collecting starbits, because trying to collect bunnies without them is pretty painful.
Yeah, like, you have to force them to run into walls, and it's just not fun at all. So that's why I grabbed, like, 15 or so in the opening cutscene while I'm long jumping. Because without them, you'll have, like, maybe 10, and it's just not worth it.
Although, in general, he'll be collecting starbits throughout the run to feed those previously mentioned hungry Lumas.
Yeah, you only need 1,000 starbits in the whole game. So I usually get a lot in the beginning, and then towards the end I don't really need to get too much. Like, in the last 15 stars, you don't really need to get any starbits, because you probably would have enough. So, the waifu Rosalina just gave us the best power-up in the game, which is the spin. We use it to gain height, break crystals, lots of fun stuff, just to make the game faster and easier in general. So right here, I'm going to skip talking to the Luma, hopefully, by doing a long jump. Yep. And breaking these crystals and gameplay. So here's the first planet. Gateway, we just have to get 5 star chips. This is one of these tutorial levels, pretty much. Teaches you all about the game's mechanics and long jumping and breaking crystals and such. Just would like to...
So,
yeah, you go. My bad.
okay, I guess we can talk about the skip now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So,
in like a minute or two, he's going to go through a pipe, and when he comes out, there's this Luma who really wants to talk to him.
and it's like...
And
it's like 15 seconds or something, and it's pretty dumb. So
Yeah.
what you can do is if you jump on the right frame, then you can actually skip the cutscene and jump out and start the panel section right away, but it's really frame tight, so if you don't do it at the right time, then you have to talk to him too. So it's a little bit upsetting, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. A lot of the times I used to mash, but it's a lot better just to time it and hope for the best. So here it is. Hopefully I can get this. I did. Sick. I used to be very inconsistent with it, because you have to jump at a specific time or else you kind of get the dust that comes up, but you don't actually jump. The hitboxes on those electric things are really weird. They're really... ah, dang. That Luma wants to talk to you too. Usually I shake past him and then jump, and that skips the cutscene. But it's not that bad, because it's only like a second that's wasted when you do that. And that's the first level. Would like to be noted for the rest of the run, Grand Star cutscenes are each like 8 seconds, and All Star cutscenes are like 4 seconds. So that's the first level of the game. Now we're actually going to get into the domes. The first one is Terrace. It's pretty infamous because there's a lot of like easy things you can mess up on. Like one of the skips that I could do is Honey Hive 1 skip, where you go on top of a tree and do some mumbo jumbo and skip basically half of the level. but it's very precise with Mario, and it's pretty much the definition of not marathon safe, so I'm not consistent with it at all, and it wouldn't be a very good idea if I did it.
Yeah, but before we go into Terrace, we really need like 3 minutes of exposition.
Dude, this game just loves to throw it at you, honestly. After every like Grand Star level, it takes around a minute for you to get back. And then they usually give you some exposition about where they want you to go. It's a good time. So just in case you really wanted to know. Also, the beacon's lit. Just thought I'd say that. Let's keep going. It's okay, I can turn off stream if you want. So she's gonna give us some exposition about how the starship got here. Honestly, I don't read it, but you can if you want. Our ship has lost its power, yeah. Bowser stole the power stars and hid them in places instead of, you know, keeping them and stuff, because that's not fun. So basically, what she's trying to tell us is we unlock the domes one by one. So after Terrace, you unlock Fountain, and then after Fountain, you unlock Kitchen. After Kitchen, you unlock Bedroom, and after Bedroom, you unlock Engine Room. And there's one more dome called Garden, but we don't unlock that because it's slower, and we only need 60 stars to beat the game.
Yeah, to beat the game, you need 60 stars and to unlock the engine room.
Yeah.
And to unlock the last dome, we need to beat like a boss level.
And those are really slow.
Which are slow.
Yeah. You have to actually fight this boss that you would fight in a level, another level. Good Egg 3 is the specific one, but we don't even do Good Egg 3 in the run, so it's not even a repeat. It's just overall, since you don't have to unlock Garden, we don't, and there's no purpose to it, because even if you were to beat that level, then you'd have that 1 minute cutscene like I was talking about before, it'd just be not efficient whatsoever.
And, like, all of the Garden stars are wasted.
Yeah. So Dino Piranha. First level, Good Egg 1. You're gonna see me collect star bits. Usually I plan to have around 400 out of like space junk. It's really not that hard. Dang, I bonked. Bonking is a thing that's in this game too. Yo, moon bounce, let's go. If you triple jump at the right time and at the right angle, then you can power bounce off the Goomba and it shoots you all the way up. Okay. So I'm not gonna go for the fast cycle here because if I get hit, it's gonna be a lot slower. And I'm pretty sure I would have, so. One thing you're gonna see me do often is something called a landing cancel. So whenever you land, if you switch into first person and then switch right back out, it saves a few frames. So I'm just gonna do that triple jump. That skips getting the Piranha, because the gravity field is big enough where you can triple jump up there. We're gonna skip, yeah, we're gonna skip another Piranha too, right here.
A few frames, well, it's actually more like half a second, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a big deal, but you do that, like...
Yeah, like so many times throughout the run. Like, I want to say, you have to switch planets like maybe 2 or 3 times a level, in most cases. So if you're saving like a second every level, there's 60 levels, that adds up. So, it's very important. Here we got Dino Piranha. He's a little upset that he hatched. I guess he's not happy to be alive. That's okay. We're gonna smack some sense into him, I guess. Hit him in the back. There's a ton of star bits you can collect here. Alright. He's going at an awkward angle. That's alright. And that's Good Egg 1. I actually should probably hide my own splits. I don't want to see how I'm doing. Right now it's going pretty okay. Okay. I'll put those over there. I'll put those over there. Thanks. Okay. So next is Good Egg 2. This is going to teach you about Hungry Loomis because what they do is make you collect 100 star bits in the level. Which really isn't that hard, but doing it efficiently is, because you have to get a lot of star bits on the first planet. that you really wouldn't think were there.
Yeah, so we mentioned earlier how there are Hungry Lumas that unlock new galaxies, so there are also Hungry Lumas within levels
Yeah.
that unlock like new ones.
A lot of the time they unlock secrets, but in this one, it's actually mandatory to beat the level that you get it. Which I think is the only level of its kind in this game. Most of the other ones are optional. We'll get a few of them in the run. So here, if things go correctly, if I'm paying attention and getting all the star bits, I should have around like 15 or so. Yeah, I should have like 65-ish when I leave the planet. But if I get all of them right away, then I should have around like 15 when I land. Should be amazing. I have 17, so sick. Getting a lot of star bits on this first side is great because then you don't have to go around and get more on this side. If you shoot these off, they actually give you more than it costs to shoot the star bit, so you gain around like 6 from shooting them off of you. This gives you...
Going to do Luma Bound.
Yo, this is homing ground pound up to the star. It skips going over and talking to a full star Luma. And actually here, normally I would go over to that flower bed and get some more star bits, but I actually have enough. 69 is the magic number here, unironically. So, because then I think there's actually like 19 or something on the next planet, so it's really helpful because you get 10 right there. So then you don't really have to work too hard to get that much more. Yeah. We should be perfect here. Good. That was actually really fast. I'm happy with that. So here, you just shoot him into his mouth. What a nunchuck spin. You can actually spin with the nunchuck. It's one of the cool things about this game. So I wouldn't have to stop shooting it at him, just so I could kill the Goomba.
Which nunchuck spins are actually only really useful when you're playing Luigi.
Yeah.
Because you actually spin higher in the air with the nunchuck.
Yeah. Other than that, for Mario, it's just good pretty much in that scenario. I don't know any other time where I've ever used a nunchuck spin. So I'm gonna do some fancy backflip stuff just to get up here. Alright. Shook a little bit, but that's all good. If I do this fast enough, I can get something called early cycle, where you skip waiting for this crushy thingy to come down. Yeah, I don't even know if that was early cycle, I just did it fast, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah, to get the early cycle, I think you have to do, like, the whole level.
Yeah.
So it can be kind of hard to tell.
Regardless of how well that level actually went, I was able to get through without having to wait for it, which is awesome. Because if you go for it and it's coming down and you die, you have to go back and do that whole section again, which is a pain. Okay. So next we're gonna go into Honey Hive. That's all for Good Egg, at least for now. I get to do this hype level called Good Egg Luigi later on. Oof.
Oh yeah, that's like...
It's a doozy.
Yeah.
If you mess up the movement there, oh, you're done. So here they're gonna introduce the concept of B Mario. What they actually want you to do is get the mushroom and fly up, and then go into that tube right there, and then go all the way around. But we're just gonna skip all of that. That's the hope, at least. Okay. Fun fact about that bee, if you jump in it in the right place, you just keep long jumping and you go farther forward, but if you hit it in the wrong place, you just bounce up twice, like I did. So I always go for it, because if you get it, then it's faster than just long jumping around it. But that's a little bit unfortunate. Here's actually good too, because I get a lot of star bits as opposed to doing the tree skip like I was talking about earlier in the run.
Triggering star thing.
Yo, Avon. What's good? So we're gonna... This is one of the only places in this level where you're forced to use the Mii Mushroom, because only B Mario can stand the flowers, and only B Mario can climb the honey.
Oh, you didn't do the sun.
I didn't. Dang. Rip. That's all good. So here, I'm just gonna fly up. Hopefully I can kill him with the bee mushroom. Because if he knocks you, most likely you're gonna fall all the way back down. I've had that happen to me before.
And then you also have to, like, go around.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate. Or if you get knocked and you stay up there, then you just have to get the bee mushroom again. Which is kind of annoying, because you have to fall down from the leaf and then find it again. Newbie. Alrighty. Triple jump up here, just double jump. So, we got 56 star bits in that level, and if you did tree skip, you'd probably get like 15. So it's helpful. Not necessary, but it's helpful. Captain Toad gives us that star. Yo, shout out to Obnoxious, he's right there. Do you have that copy pasta? I can get the copy pasta. Let's see.
Where is it?
Where is it, dude? Now you find it. I can't.
Okay.
There's this there's a Super Mario Galaxy 2 runner named Obnoxious. Super nice guy. His profile picture is the blue toad with the glasses. So one day in another runner's chat, he always says whenever he goes to the blue toad, he's like, shout out to Obnoxious, he's right there. And my boy Gixo1 made a copy pasta of it. It's pretty sick. This is actually one of the only domes where you can grab the pole star without actually having to see it. That in Engine Room, but you don't actually do it in Engine Room because you don't have to re-enter it. You are doing all the stars while staying in there. Alright, so we're gonna do this thing, it's called Tower Skip. What you're gonna do is it skips going on to the tower entirely. You just kind of skip it, but, well, yeah, obviously, Tower Skip. Anyways, okay. The hope is, Mario, thank you. The hope is that we wall jump off of the tree, and it sends us right on top of the tower, and then you can home and ground pound the Mandabug. That's what they're called. He's like his kid, and you just kind of destroy his kid, and then it's all good. It's like a mini boss. It makes you kind of like wait, because you have to beat the mini boss to actually get the star, but the mini boss takes 2 hits to defeat, so it's kind of anticlimactic when you get there, and that's what you have to beat the level. Jumped at the wrong angle there, but that's okay. Alright, so long jump over here. You just set up right next to the tree. Okay, that was a weird angle. Okay, I still got it though. Normally what you do is you'd end up being shot directly towards the Mandabug, but I actually did it. I bounced off the tree at a weird angle, so that's not what happened. That was solid though. Up next is Honey Hive 3. You're gonna have to use the bee suit here to beat this big Mandabug that flies around. It's kind of creepy. There's actually a strat there you can do called B-less, where you don't use it and you triple jump right up to it, but I haven't learned it yet, and if I were to attempt it, I would probably end up jumping right into it, and it wouldn't really work. This is actually one of the last stars we do in Honey Hive. The other star we come back here for is Honey Hive Comet, and it's the same level as the first part of Honey Hive 1, except you're racing against the Cosmic Mario. Don't want to spoil too much though. Type. So we're gonna long jump over here. Skip having to use the B suit entirely. You actually can trigger the cutscene from like right here, which is better because if you go all the way towards it on the stump, then it'll waste time. Because the star will have already spawned. You can just long jump straight into it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why this happens, but when a launch star first spawns, you have to wait for like a second. So you
Yeah.
can actually miss it.
In Super Mario Galaxy 2, they actually fixed it where you can just jump straight into them, but in Mario Galaxy, I think it's sort of like a loading times issue, but once the launch star loads into the game, you have to wait around a second before you can actually spin into it. Which is unfortunate, but that's why we wait to long jump there, because if you were to just stand right there, you'd have to wait a second anyway. So long jumping over there just skips that time and it's overall faster. Here he's gonna spin. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. And he's down. He's just out of it. Okay, so coming up. Oof, loop-de-loop. Good level. One of my personal favorite levels as a kid was loop-de-loop because I just loved doing the race over and over again. But a lot of people don't like it because the motion controls aren't that great, but I always enjoyed it.
But before we actually do the height tutorial.
Yeah, we do. He's gonna ask us if we know how to surf, and if we say yes, he's gonna tell us anyway. Quality. Surfing 101. We're gonna get into this. Actual mechanic is called ray surfing, because you ride on top of this ray for some reason. He doesn't ever come back. He's just kind of there. But don't ask me why I didn't program the game. Are you a surfer too? Yeah, I sure am, bud. This is my first time race surfing. Nah, but we'll go through it. So you have to wait. Perform the action commands that they give you. It's not too hard, it's just twisting the Wii remote. Now, the way to optimally do this level is to ride on the edges and play really, really risky, so that it looks like you're gonna fall off, but you don't. But you see, the thing about me is when I try not to fall off, I actually fall off, so I'm gonna try and play it safe so that I don't die on loop-de-loop. Because if you die there, you have to redo the entire race again, so if you're like 30 seconds in, then that's just 30 seconds you just kind of lost. So you guys can guess my time in the chat if you want. My guess would be anywhere below a minute and anywhere above like a 58. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten to 57. We'll see though. I try and avoid that one-up mushroom there because if you do it, then it pops up a text box. It says you have one additional Mario, but I don't want any additional Marios because I don't need them. That's the hope, at least. I should say it. I'm pretty sure I should say that, and then I'm probably gonna die here. That would be upsetting. That's usually what happens anyway. It's like karma. You know, Max, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing loop-de-loop, my favorite level. Honestly, I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. This is this kind of chat interaction that you don't get at GDQs, guys. This is why online marathons the GOAT. Please get sub 1. Yeah, we did. Okay. So we're gonna hop up onto this podium here. Get that star. That was relatively fast. I'm gonna try and split as softly as possible so that it doesn't make a lot of noise. And next up is Flip Switch. This is one of those other one-star galaxies. There's some that just don't have that many stars in them, like Good Egg and Honey Hive do. We do a few of these because often they have a lot shorter levels.
Yeah, like Flip Switch is one of the shortest stars in the game.
Yeah, I would have to say if you do it optimally, it should probably take you around 45 seconds. Yo, I just saw in the character select. Looks like I might be playing Waluigi from Mario Kart 8 PogChamp. Let's go. Anyways. So here what I'm going to try and do is go as fast as possible without running into any of these red spike brick things, because they're not fun. The spring over there? Okay. I thought I was gonna die. The spring over there shoots out these laser things, and if you get hit by one of them, you just kind of fall over. It's really unfortunate. Do you guys believe? No, I did a side flip. Rip. I was gonna say, do you guys believe in me? Because if you do a triple jump there, you can actually get up to the star. But I side flipped by accident so that I could try and do it straight up. It's all good. Dude, my favorite map, honestly. Have you ever seen like a map of like the state of New Jersey with all the counties in it? Oof, it's a good map. So here we're gonna go to. Well, you go. My bad.
I mean, if you really want to be an hipster, you have to have a framed replica of the Bargain Butterfly.
Oof, good one. So here we're gonna go into our first Bowser level. It's actually a Bowser Jr. level, but we're just gonna call it Bowser for the sake of a likeness throughout. So we're gonna do this skip called Mega Leg Skip, where you hop on top of this dome thing, and that happens.
Yeah, it's also like really easy.
Surprisingly, it's one of the easiest things to do in the game, and it saves around like 30 seconds. So you might as well do it, honestly. It might not be as much as 30 seconds, but it's just triple jumping on top of that and shaking at the right time.
The reason that works is the second planet's gravity is like really huge because it needs to like still keep you pulled down while you're on top of Mega Leg.
And since Mega Leg is so friggin' tall, the hitbox or the gravity has to be so large that it can sustain him. So that's why it's so big. And that's why it's possible for you to jump on top of that dome. Okay, alrighty then. I have not done that before. That's okay. So here we're going to use these bullet bills to break the fence over here. And what you can do for the second half, usually what it wants you to do is break through part of it. And then use a second bullet bill to go through. But what you can do here is actually just backflip over the fence, and it'll go up and over and just hit the Grand Star. So you don't have to worry about it. Shout out to cats. I'm allergic to them. It's all good though. Feels bad, man. I didn't get any of those star bits. It's not that bad, but we're actually at a good time coming out of Mega Leg, so we're around like 30 seconds ahead of my PB.
Did you get like a 33, 34?
I got a 33.27. So generally for me, around the 33.30 is a good Mega Leg, but optimally I would like to get around to 33 flat.
Yo, what's up,
What's good? So we just unlocked Fountain. Okay, guys. Now it's time for the most consistent skip in all of Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
Space Junk 1 skip. Okay. So I'm going to explain this a little bit. Rosalina is going to tell you that we have to go to another dome, and that's all well and good, but there's this skip called Space Junk 1 skip discovered a while ago that lets you skip almost the entirety of the first two sections of Space Junk 1. But what you have to do is you have to do some pull star stuff where you let go of gravity at a specific time. And it's very, very specific about what it wants you to do, because if you release a little bit too early, then it'll send you all the way back to the beginning. But if you release a little bit too late, then it'll end up sending you to the other half of the planet, to the spheres on the other side. So,
And it also like kind of depends on like how Mario is oriented in like the pulsar bubble, and like that's not really that easy to control.
yeah. So for the most part, it's just a pain in the butt to do. Honestly though, it's not the biggest deal in the world if I miss it, because it's very easy to get back up and try again, but I'm going to do my best to get it relatively quickly. So what you're going to do is you're going to land on this planet, and we're going to go all the way to the end of this like rock section, and we're going to try and attempt to skip.
Wow, Resi Dad.
Honestly, shout out to Resi Nana. So, like, okay, that was bad. I don't even know what I was doing. I let go of a really fast. That's not gonna work. Feels bad, man. It's so tight to do, but that's not gonna get it. Feels bad. Okay, I believe in myself. It's all good. I was doing this in practice, I swear. Dude, I have like no momentum. It's pretty upsetting. Frick. This should work. No? Dang. You have to be a little bit farther to the side. I swear to God, dude. It's all good. This one's gonna work. I promise. And it didn't. Alright. Well, if I don't get it, like... I am releasing way too early. That's why. Jeez. He's not going nearly as fast as I want him to. Dang, dude. Skip is giving me so much trouble. Frickin'. Swear to goodness. Gosh dang, dude. That's going to work, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're good. So that's what you're supposed to do. Can you bring me up? No? Oh, yeah. So you use those pole stars to get over. Thank God we're done that. Jesus. That took me, like, way longer than it should have. That's all good. It's all good. At least we got it done. How many tries is that normally? I was about to say, I'm already losing time on. It's all good, dude. Shout out to Marathon Luck. That's why I'm not even, like, attempting to even try some skips. That's really the only one that's that troublesome. One of the other ones coming up, like, way later in the run is Gold Leaf Comet tree skip, which I'm okay with.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm okay with, but if you miss it enough times, then you die, and it loses like a minute or something. Garbage. Okay. So that's the movement for that level, that I almost died on the last Silver Star. It's all good. Dude, it's Marathon Luck. Dang. Feels bad, man.
I assume you're not anymore.
No. I got it second try in my PB, so I don't think so.
Oh.
It's pretty upsetting. It's all good, though. So Space Junk 2 is coming up next. It's actually one of my personal favorite levels. So it has some nice movement and stuff in it. Gonna have to fight a boss at the end of it. Her name is Camilla. She's a giant magic Koopa. But in these few planets, you're going to be introduced to shells for the first time, which are pretty interesting. You use them to beat bosses most of the time. Open chests and such. Okay. See, normally I long jump from there, but in recent runs, when I've long jumped, I've just straight up bonked from the side of the mushroom ship, so I don't know. So if you do a double jump and then shake, it actually gives you enough height so that you don't have to jump back up again and get this Link Star. That'll home in on the chest, even if the Magic Koopa's right there, if you're facing in the right direction. If you were angled a little bit to the left, it probably would have focused on the Magic Koopa. So we're gonna hit these two Octo Koopas, or whatever they're called.
I'm going to do a triple jump to get up onto the ship instead of taking the gold star, so you can get an extra shot.
Yeah, this skips a cycle in the boss fight. Because you can actually get up there without the Sling Star, so it's not needed. So if you take a shell up there, you don't have to wait for one to be spawned by her. Makes the level a lot faster. So here we are going to cancel this animation, because she would have thrown fire there, but since we shook it, she throws a shell first try, and there's actually another cutscene skip, or not cutscene skip, there's another cycle skip you can do here, but it involves jumping off the ship, and the last time I tried it, I was ahead by like a minute, and then I kind of bonked on the side and I died, so I'm not going to try it. It's not necessarily that hard, I just don't want to lose any more time than I already am. Okay, so that was a pretty good level. That was actually a gold on my splits, so there you go. I don't know by how much. 0.4 seconds. Sick. Next up is Battle Rock. Oh, actually, no, never mind. We're on Rolling Green now. Yo! Rolling ball levels are the best levels. They have super good controls, I promise. So, we're gonna get our good pal Billboard over here telling us how to use the rolling ball. So the object of this level is to get all the way to the end of it, and then when you get to the end, the ball pops and the star pops out. So you get to see your reward right in front of you, but it's inside a stupid ball. So you kind of have to wait for it. Now if you're thinking about rolling that ball away, then don't. Yo, I don't know about you, Billboard, but I'm pretty sure my controller was up there. It's all good. Okay, so you're gonna jump with A. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt this jump thingy. It saves like 5 seconds. If you jump like right here. Yeah, don't do that. Anyway, if you jump at the right place, you can actually jump onto the section without having to go through the hole. Boop. This should work. Yep. Okay. I jumped way too far ahead. I was too scared. Anyways, jump over here. Running into Goombas is unoptimal because they slow you down. But I'm gonna try and go through everything as fast as I can without hitting the Goomba. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, running into Goombas like kills your acceleration, and so does jumping.
Yeah, so
you really have to like avoid it.
Want to do it as infrequently as you possibly can. Now we're going into Battle Rock. There's a few cool things you can do these levels. Generally, they either make or break my runs to get close to here, so I'm hoping for the best.
And at the beginning of Battle Rock 1, he's going to do a triple jump.
Yes.
To get into a launch star. Like normally you would have to like,
Get
run
fun.
around and get full star chips.
By getting the Pole Star chips, it's not necessarily slow, but it saves around 10 seconds if you get the triple jump first try. It's kind of like it's just that you have to jump in the right place and get enough height. Generally, I'm okay at it, but I thought I was okay at Space Truck 1 skip, so we'll see. 1, 2, 3. First try, let's go. So that full star is just or the Sling Star. Launch Star, there we go. There are the 3 types, and I listed them all. Anyways. So it was just high enough so that you can triple jump up to it and shake back. Now we have to sit through an auto-scroller for like a minute-ish and just collect star bits. If there weren't any star bits here, then this part of the level would pretty much just be pointless. But you can get like, oh wait. Meow.
Shout out to the Sludgy
Shout out to the Sludgy Gamer. If you long jump at the right place, you can just do a round trip around the whole saucer thing. Yo, if you guys are in the chat, you guys want to support JERF, you guys should totally donate. We've raised a ton of money so far, and your support is fantastic. So just thank you guys for watching in general. These electric barriers don't prove too much of a problem because you can just backflip over them. But sometimes they do. There's a cool triple jump thing you can do on the side of the saucer, but I'm not that consistent at it. So I'm not going to do that. Because if you do it wrong, you can jump straight into the electric thingies. So I'm going to get this bullet bill, hopefully have it not crash into that thing right there. And there we go. That's Battle Rock 1. Sometimes the Goombas can be right in front of the bullet, and they can just tank it, so that they just tank it so you don't have to, you know, do the thing. They tank it so that you have to go back and get another bullet bill to break it, which is really unfortunate half the time because their spawn positions are random. So usually you would have to spin it out of the way. So they bring you all the way back out of Fountain to tell you about comets, and comets are a pretty interesting part of this game. They give you like speedrun comets, cosmic races where you have to race against a clone, give you fast foes where everything moves faster than normal in the level. Whoa, I was just running on like straight up nothing there. It was pretty cool.
And it also makes routing especially difficult because we also, I don't think, like fully know how the comets work. And
Yeah.
what comets appear at what time.
Yeah, because when comets appear, you can't do any other level that's in the galaxy. So you have to work it around doing it. And sometimes you want certain comets to activate. So you have to do your routing based on what comets you want to do, and based on what levels you want to do before the comet gets there. If that makes any sense. So it's a little bit difficult. So we've gone back and forth saying that doing some things are faster. Like, actually, there's a route where you do Space Junk Comet, and it would be faster to do Space Junk 1 skip there. But, it's kind of inconsistent, and we don't know. And you have to do this level called Sling Pod if you do that route, and Sling Pod is not a fun level at all. So...
Sling Pod is nostalgia.
It's like... I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like... It's just bad. You have to use these Sling Pod thingies where you get like glued to it, and then you have to slingshot yourself all the way to the other side, and if you don't shoot it at the right angle, then you just kind of die because there's no like ground below you, it's just space, so it's unfortunate. Okay, so here you would think, SPS, why the heck wouldn't you just shake right into the star on the way up? Because it's like in the United States version of the game, I don't think you can actually shake right into it directly. You have to wait and then fall all the way back down. But in JP, for some reason, you can. So, I don't know.
You can only do it if you do like some sort of manipulation.
Yeah, there's like some first-person stuff you need to do. I don't know how it works either. So either way, it seems like, I don't know, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So it'd be helpful if you were going for world record or something. For me right now, it's just something that could waste me time if I tried to do it and missed it, so. Either way. So here, I'm gonna have to use this cannon and break this comet thing, balloon in it.
And she also is aiming for the middle, so he can get in the launch star immediately.
Okay, so if you just heard me, like, going ham on the Wii remote, that's because, if you don't shake into it fast enough, then it'll just shoot right by. I've had it happen before, and then you have to break the cannon on the other side, which wastes around, like, 20 seconds or something. It's not that fun. So, it's very important that you get in. That's why I make sure that it happens. Okay, so once you go through this cannon, the star's gonna be right enclosed in here. And I missed, I guess. Yo, 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 yo. Can I still get it? No? Okay. I aimed a little bit too far to the left. My hand was shaking. Feels bad, man. So Battle Rock 3 is coming up next. I think it's the most fun level in Fountain, honestly. There's a lot of cool movement things you can do here. Like at the beginning, you're gonna do some moon mounts fun stuff. But we'll get to it when we get there. And after this, we go into the first Bowser level, so it's not too long until we end Fountain, at least the first part of it. After the first, yeah, because after the first part of Kitchen, you come back.
To get some comments.
Yeah. And Hurry Scurry. In the past, I want to say 5 runs that I've done, I think I've died on Hurry Scurry, even though it's like the easiest level of all time.
How did you die on Hurry Scurry?
Okay, I'll do the moon bounce first. So if you triple jump, like right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go. You can triple jump on this side and get all the way over to the other platform. So to die on Hurry Scurry, shooting that star bit is always a risk because sometimes the tops will just go at a random angle. So generally you aim for the middle and just hope for the best. So like I hit him a little bit on the side and he went all the way to the left. It's kind of disappointing, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So I double jump up here, break the box, go in the pipe. We're gonna do some fun stuff to skip going to the other side and switching the gravity again. 1, 2, 3. Ground pound down here. 1, 2, 3. That was sick movement. Usually I end up missing the triple jump there and I have to go over the side and wall jump, but that was pretty good.
Yo, what's up, Pants?
Here you can actually triple jump over all of those beams and kind of skip that section of going on the spring. It's a little bit faster. Here I'm going to try and shoot this one with a star bit. And I missed, because star bits are fantastic. But generally shaking both of them is the fastest option, but if you shake one of them and hit another one with the star bit while you're hitting it, then it's pretty fast. Here we're going to long jump over both of these barriers, and then go fight the Top Man tribe. This thing is a pain in the butt, because if you hit it just a little bit too early, or a little bit from not... If you don't hit it close enough, then you're just not going to hit it at all.
And you have to jump on top of him, and he is, like, always trying to, like, run away from you.
Yeah. And then they have all the other things that are trying to hit you at the same time. It's just not that fun. You have all the yellow and red tops. If you land on top of the red tops, you actually take damage. Which is unfortunate. I've had that happen to me before. In the Comet, it's actually called a Daredevil Comet, which is where you have to beat a boss with only 1 health, which usually isn't that hard. But if you were to land on top of that red top, then you just die. You have to level over again. That's only happened to me once, but it's a thing that can happen. So here we're going to get into Bowser 1. One thing you can do in this level is actually do something called a Death Warp, where you backflip from the beginning of the level, and if you go far enough, you actually warp to the first checkpoint, but if you do it in the wrong place, then you start all the way at the beginning and you just kind of die for no reason, so I'm not going to try it. I know where to jump, but I don't do it in my runs because it's not as consistent for me. So I'm just going to long jump all the way over there. Get this party started. I'm surprised, usually I end up backflipping somehow in that section. A lot of the time I don't risk it with going for long jumps there, because I'm afraid that if I'll bonk, I'll just kind of die to the wall, which is not fun. Okay. I thought I was going to die there, but I didn't. That gravity is kind of weird. because you're forced to go at a specific speed, and sometimes that speed isn't that fast, so not that convenient. Damn. I'm gonna need to play careful because I don't want to die. Oh, alrighty then. I died anyway. Fantastic. It doesn't send you deck that far. I was waiting so that one of the ones would actually go and trigger, so I thought when it went past me it'd be fine, but I got like clipped by it for some reason. Normally I just take a hit because it's so much easier to do that than just wait. It's all good. Usually it's not that bad, but I swear the marathon luck is just killing me. Okay, so you can actually long jump right there to skip going up the rest of the stairs. So you can trigger the cutscene from right there. So the objective of this Bowser fight is to hit him 3 times. Very original. Just gonna wait for him to stomp on the glass, then he gets hit by the lava. When he hops up here, it's really annoying. Because if you just shake normally without jumping, then you can hit the green thing instead of Bowser. So I hit him in the schnoz to skip his cycles, because he'll usually spit fireballs and then jump, but if you hit him in the schnoz, then it's all good. He doesn't shoot anymore, and he goes straight into starting to hit you. Oop. He doesn't like it when you hit him in the schnoz. This way goes again. It usually takes 2 jumps for him to jump on the glass there, because I can't get over to the glass fast enough after the first one. You kind of have to guess where Bowser's going to go here. If he doesn't go in the direction I want, then tough luck. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad despite the death. They put a lot of hard work into programming Bowser's hair. Like, it flows in the wind and stuff. It's pretty sick.
It's pretty fabulous.
Yeah. You know his hair doesn't flow in the wind, though? Mario's. I'm just saying. I have hair like that in the back, and it flows, so pretty good. Okay. Dude, that section killed me. Yeah, it's all good. I have a lot of time saved in my run, so I shouldn't be too worried. Okay, so we get another long cutscene explaining to us that the kitchen has been unlocked. We're gonna do some fun galaxies in here, like Beach Bowl and Ghostly, and Bubble Breeze. Oof, Bubble Breeze. Let's go.
That's a fun one.
That's a fun one, dude.
But the star that he's about to do, before 1, has some pretty cool skips.
Yeah.
It's normally like,
Really?
3 minutes long?
Yeah, it's a really long level. You have to get a ton of star chips just so you can get up to 1 section of the level. But we're gonna
just skip everything.
Yeah. We're gonna do this thing called... It's basically Palm Tree Skip. I don't really think it has a name. I just call it Beach Bowl 1 Skip. And then, even with that, you can actually do another thing called Waterfall Jump in the same level. Which is a little bit finicky, but it doesn't waste too much time if you miss it once. So even though it's talking about sunken treasure, we're not getting any treasure except the star. It's all good. It's nice that they have these like 10 star bits laid out for you right there. It's very nice of them. Here we're gonna hop up onto this palm tree. get a good angle on top. Okay, okay, dang, he turned around and backflipped. Okay, so if you get a right angle here, hop up there, waterfall jump, and we're good. There's a little tiny platform right on top of that waterfall. If you jump in the wrong place, you just slide down into the water, which is unfortunate, but I did that relatively quickly. A lot of the time it takes me longer to set up the angle. Okay, so that was Beach Bowl 1. The Hungry Luma outside of kitchen is actually the one for drip drop, which we're going to do later in the run. Have some fun eels. Get to hit. Regardless. Beach Bowl 2 is a relatively self-explanatory level, so there's not much to say about it. But talk to this big penguin guy. Coincidentally not the same one that taught you to surf. And he's gonna ask us to find a golden shell, because he thinks we're in a swimming class when we're actually not. Which is obviously like a really good plot. Couldn't have came up with anything better, obviously. Here to take the swimming school's final test, dude? Yeah, of course I am. So he tells you need to bring shells, but the only one you actually need is this one, because that's the one that gives you the start. So you just go around, go straight up, and bang. Insta-star. My question really is if we really need them to power the ship and people are just straight up giving them as medals. It's making me a little sad. Although I'm really not going to question the logic of a Mario game.
And I mean, like, this game, unlike most of the Mario games, like, actually has a story.
Yeah. It's a lot of exposition, which is good for normal gameplay, except for us, it means more cutscenes, which is not that great. But I could sacrifice it. Alright, so next up, we're going to do Beach Bowl Secret. We're going to use a shell to hop up onto a part of the island, and we are going to open a chest and go to a secret part of the road, where we're going to have to use some ice flower shenanigans. The ice flower is one of my favorite power-ups because I just like skating in general, and the long jumps while you're skating are the longest jumps in the game. It takes you so far. It's amazing. I'm gonna jump down here. I'm gonna take this shell right here. The next level we're gonna take the one that the penguin has, but for now we're gonna take this one. Hop up to the shore. I usually make sure that I'm like right in front of the chest when I shoot it, because sometimes I shoot it from farther back, and one time I just straight up missed the chest, and to go back and get another shell, it takes like 40 seconds or something. Something ridiculous that you don't want to do. Let's go. Alright. So, normal long jumps here are better. Hop back. The only way you can wall jump off of these waterfalls is using the ice power up. See you soon, dude. Have fun on your car adventure. Okay, so right here. So I have to get this cataquack to follow you. Okay. Alright. Would like to point out, normally, that thing breaks the ice, but it actually didn't break it enough for the cataquack to die. So I was able to get through the level without having to get the cataquack again, which is actually pretty sick, because normally you'd have to go back and do it again. Not that bad. So next up is Beach Bowl 3. Gonna have to do some tox boxes? That's what they're called? Question mark?
Yeah.
Alright. So they're Womps boxes, basically. There's only one side you can be safe in.
And they can be pretty tricky in this level to make all of those cycles.
Yeah. So generally I do an okay job at that. Here you can skip the cutscenes because you've already played the level before. It's a thing you can do. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this guy's shell, shoot it from like right here. And go all the way up.
Sonic messing up space jumping this week.
Yo, dude, that was honestly sick. So you didn't really miss anything, I swear. You missed me missing a skip. Okay, okay, alright, that's crazy. I've never done that before. You missed me missing a skip like 10 times, but it's all good. We got it eventually. I totally didn't lose 2 minutes or anything from that. Haha. So we're gonna triple jump up to this box, so we can hop off of it, and do another long jump from here over to here. Now if I do this correctly, I should be able to backflip up on top of this box. Now we're gonna long jump from here. Gonna try not to trigger that one up thing, because that's slower. I'm gonna make this cycle. I almost didn't. We're gonna long jump from here a little bit faster than going around the way. That was actually really, really good. Not gonna lie. It's only that one section in the beginning where I shook way too much. It's all good. Thanks for the good luck, man. Much appreciated. That's the way to do that level optimally, in my opinion. Maybe some stuff can be done a little bit different. Like a lot of the times you can jump around the tax boxes instead. So we're done with Beach Bowl for now. I'm gonna do Ghosted one. We're gonna do this fun thing in this level called Mansion Clip. What you can do is instead of getting the key and going inside and then getting the blue mushroom and having to use it twice, what you can actually do is just jump straight from there and clip inside the mansion and go straight to the last section of the house.
It only saves like
10 seconds.
10 seconds, and if you fail it, you usually die.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. So here we're gonna use... You go.
Okay, and now that if you're talking about the long jump, like from the corner of the thing onto the like little island with the star, that's the one that we can do them. With Mario, it's possible, but like
It's so inconsistent that it's not even worth it. Because if you die, then you lose so much time. But with Luigi, it's really easy. Or not easy, but it's a lot easier than with Mario, so it's actually worth going for. Or for me. Like, especially in a run, like especially a marathon run, like if I were to miss that and then keep going for it, it just wouldn't be worth it. It's better to just play it safe. Okay, so we're coming up on Mansion Clip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna long jump off the edge of this platform right here, and then clip inside using full stars. Hopefully I can do it. Here. Here. Okay, I did it. Alright, don't want to bonk there. It's no bueno. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to make a wide turn, because when I do, you lose the big mushroom, so... Okay, cool. I was trying out some movement stuff to... Because you always land right there when you do the backflip, so I was trying to see if I could get over, but it's, like, impossible. So... I don't know. You have to be, like, right in front of Luigi for him to talk to you, so that's why I didn't get the cutscene right away. That was a good level. So coming up next, we're going to do Sweet Sweet, which is the first of the Hungry Luma levels that I was talking about earlier. What we do here is we actually feed the Hungry Luma, and then go talk to Luigi over there, since we just unlocked him. And when we
need Luigi for the next star.
Yeah. We actually use Luigi for 3 stars in this game, so it's important that you do go Signal. So we're gonna shoot the 400 star bits in here. I needed that, and I had like 450.
So when we were talking earlier about like not being able to use the launch star when it first spawned, that's why it's actually faster in this case to feed the Hungry Luma and then not use the star.
Yeah. It's also why it's faster to not to go and talk to Luigi second rather than first. Because I even asked that question one time, and it's because of the launch star loading times. It's just better. Because you don't have to wait. Sweet Sweet is generally self-explanatory, you just have to launch up a bunch of times, but...
Yeah, long jump and not fall into holes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the whole level.
You have to long jump at the right time, though, because if you hit those electric things, or if you bonk, then it's unfortunate. So, generally it's just a long jump fest, so we'll see what I can do. So right here I'm gonna halt, because if I were to go the full way, then I probably would have bonked, or ran into an electric fence thing. Okay. That part was good. This is the first checkpoint. Shout out to Obnoxious, he's right there. We're gonna continue on through here. Here it's generally just crapshoot, because it goes in the same pattern every time, but if you long jump, spinning completely halts your momentum. So if you spin, and then there's something right below you, you're done. You're not gonna come back from it.
It's also, like, really narrow, so you can't really see.
Yeah, the camera's pretty bad in that section.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
And because spinning halts your momentum, you generally want to, like, not spin.
Yeah. Because... Also, if you do that, you have the threat of dying, but if you do that in general, it stops you from moving forward. It's not that good. So, remember earlier when I was talking about the hardest level in the game? Oof, coming up. This is it. You guys ready? I don't know if I can do it. It requires precise movement. You have to do a long jump and then a triple jump. If I don't do it correctly, then it's all over. I don't know what to say. I might have to...
The run can't continue.
Yeah, it can't. I might have to reset, actually, if I miss it. So hopefully I get it. One key thing here is to not enter to Good Egg 3, because then you have to watch a 10-second cutscene. Actually, it's longer than that. It's just not good in general, because you... In these, you can skip the cutscenes, but in Good Egg 3, you would have to watch them. It's just better
What's
overall.
even worse, which I've actually done, is enter Good Egg 3, then realize that you did something wrong, and then exit out.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going. He's always on the top of the roof. I've done that before, I think. Alright. We did it, guys.
So that was the hardest level.
Run can continue. It's all good. I golded Good Egg Luigi. Let's go! This is the run. Alright. I'm pretty sure I split early. Yeah. It's all good. Dude, we're keeping it. Dark Chocolate Star? Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna do Honey Hive Comet. Gonna do that same skip I did in Honey Hive 1 before. There's actually a faster one where you can long jump from a different place and then wall jump off of the wall on the area right below where the star is. But if you miss that and shake in the wrong place, then you're just gonna fall to death. So I'm gonna do the more consistent one for me. Transform! Okay, so when you're doing these races, you can get a speed boost at the start if you release Z and press A at the exact right time. But I didn't do that time, so... A lot of the time what'll happen is I'll not release Z at the right time and I'll backflip, which loses like a second. So, usually I just start off with just a long jump, but there I figured I'd try it, because I've been getting better at doing it. Okay. I almost spawned there. Okay, let's continue long jumping. Mario, thank you. Alright. Let's go, guys. We are closing in on the end of the first kitchen section, if you could call it that, because we do a lot of stuff in the terrace area of the run. Gonna go over and do Beach Bowl Comet, which is it's a fast foe comet, which if you didn't catch it earlier, is when all the enemies move faster than intended. So that,
yeah, it's interesting because, like, it is, like, pretty scary, because obviously the enemies move much quicker, but at the same time, you're not really as punished if you miss a cycle, because the cycles are so fast.
exactly. One of the things I'm gonna do is try and do strats where I do the long jump section in the first part and hopefully get there before the second Tox box does, because if I don't, then I die. We're gonna try that. Fast foes in the Cyclone Stone. Okay. So here, normally I would wait the long jump, but since the cycles are so fast, you don't have to. To the side. You see how that guy's like right there? He's gonna be back before you know it. See, he's already right there. That's how fast they move. So generally you don't have that hard of a time moving. Okay, stand in the middle here, wait for him to go. Ah! Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I tried to like wall jump off of the side of the Tox box when he was in, like going past me, but he took me with him.
Oh yeah.
And I went like he even turned upside down, and I still went with him. So that was pretty cool, I guess. I still lived. That's the miraculous part, because I should have died there. Because I lost my jump, but I thankfully landed back on the ground, which normally doesn't happen. So it's fortunate for me.
Yo, I forgot Kappa P was in this channel.
Kappa P.
It's the best.
You know what's really the best emote though?
Sludgy Smile.
Yes. Shout out to the Sludgy Gamer. Sludgy is actually the Luigi any % record holder, I believe. If Valu hasn't taken it from him yet. And second and third place for Mario any %. Yo, it's in this channel? Yo! Oh yeah, because we did our Galaxy run last year. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, why is it here? It's all good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Valu. Or no, yeah, Sludgy has some record.
Yeah, because Sludgy beat Valu's record, and he had it for like, I want to say, a few days or something, and then Valu came and beat it by like 3 minutes or something, and then Sludgy has it again, so. He's one of the few consistent runners of this game. Red Mario.
Wait, I meant Green Mario.
Rip. It's all good. So there, actually, if you hit any of those spiky things, then you die. We're gonna do a skip here. I kind of forgot to talk about that. So here, you land on top of this invisible platform, you long jump, and star. See if you skip that entire section, which takes around like, I want to say 50 seconds. So it's amazing, because you don't even have to do it. I just
What's up, Cap?
casually. What's good, Cap?
Yeah, that's like one of the easiest skips in the game.
But it saves so much time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. And it's you just backflip and you land on there, and that's literally the whole skip. So it's amazing. Alright, so we're gonna do Ghostly Secret coming up next. There's this tiny skip you can do in it to skip an auto-scroller section of the game. You can actually do it one of two ways. You can do a long jump or you can do a backflip. The backflip is a little bit slower, but it's more consistent. And the long jump is a lot easier with Luigi since he has a longer long jump. So I go for the backflip for the most part. It's just a lot more forgiving. Because of the long jump, you have to jump at a specific time. So. And with backflip, it's more of a consistent angle than. It'd be like doing this, except it's closer. It's tighter than that, so it's not that fun. Okay, so I skip that. I line up like right at that angle, backflip up, and we're good. So that skips that entire auto-scroller section. There's a lot of tiny little things you can do in this game that I think are pretty cool. That being one of them. let the record state that if I fall at the top, oof, at the end of the level, to optimally get up there and get the key at the fastest possible time, then, oh, no, I don't want to get that, because, thing, okay. So right here, normally, I would just backflip here, and backflip here. Okay, that was a little bit slower than I expected, that's all good. But for the most part, very simple, self-explanatory level. You just have to wait for the floors to appear. So there's like 2 auto-scroller sections, and you're able to skip one of them. It's actually a really cool skip in this section, or that section before, where you can...
It's also, like, really hard.
It's really hard. You have to land in specific places, and you have to
like, land on a really tiny, like, invisible platform, and then, like, do
it's not fun. It saves a lot of time, but if you don't get it and you miss it, then you lose a ton of time. So, only people like Sludgy and Val who do that kind of strat. Okay, so right here, in sinking the airships, you can actually skip the first ship entirely. Or, not this first ship, but the second ship. I'm good at counting. Okay. So we're gonna go over here, shoot the cannon, skip this ship, go over here. They would shoot me right close to the pole, but I'm gonna grab the pole star. So I'm gonna long jump over this Mandibug and start this auto screw. Alright, I'm gonna duck under the life. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten a life yet. But it's okay. I ate any breakfast. Probably should have. It's all good. I'll be able to have lunch soon. Alright. So here, you need shells to beat him. And get these bullet points to pump up. Hopefully this doesn't home in on him. Yeah. So... they should all break. Yeah, they all break on each other, rather than...
What you can also do, when the bullet bills spawn, is, like, stand on the, like, back of the ship where it's lower, and it'll actually crash into it.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I, was aiming from the second floor, and I actually hit the balls, or the cannonballs that were being shot at me. It looked like it was gonna go over, but it didn't. A little bit upsetting. That was a pretty good level, though. Generally, the boss fight decides how well you do here, because if you, like, miss cycle like I did, you have to get another shell, and then you have to aim properly. Because the last section, they just throw everything in the kitchen sink at you, like, seriously. There's, like, fireballs, and there's magic Koopas, and there's shells in the way. You have to shoot the ship in the right place. Yeah, like, when I shot that, I have this stream up next to me. It looked like it, like, clipped the top of it and then broke. Okay, so it is very important here that I get the letter. We'd just like to repeat. It's very important here that I get the letter, so that I don't forget. Because if you miss the letter, you have to go all the way back, and it wastes like 40 seconds. It's terrible. And it's usually not until you're done Battle Rock Comet, which is the next level, that you realize that you don't have the letter. So,
yeah,
it's really not that good. You'll see the text box that comes up that says a new chapter has been added to your storybook pretty often. The library isn't actually it's a really interesting part of the game, but it's not mandatory that you go in there, thank God. But
and if you accidentally go into the library, it like
it's unskippable.
Automatically does.
It's
like,
unskippable.
all of the chapters.
It's unskippable. Dude, I should have put that in the highlight reel. I actually have a highlight of me trying to triple jump to go up to engine room, and then me missing it and going into library somehow, and then me realizing that you can't skip it. Because I was like, dude, I figured they'd be like, after chapter 1, they'd let you like go, but they don't. It's like they trap you there until you finish all of them. And by engine room, you have like all of the chapters, so they make me listen to like 6. It's terrible.
Fun fact, I actually did that in a race against Huber.
Oof.
And still won.
Dang, dude. So this is the same as Battle Rock 3. It's the same boss, except you only have 1 health now, which is why I was talking about how problematic it was earlier. That it's important that you jump on the right place. Okay. Regardless, let's go. And up here. The yellow tops generally give you a harder time because they're so tiny. You don't expect them to make a difference, but they do. A lot of the times on the backswing of your spin, you'll end up hitting one of them. You see, if I shake a little too early... Okay, no thanks. That boss fight always takes like 10 seconds longer than it needs to. Get that star Super Mario 64 style. Dude, this game makes me want to eat candy, honestly. Lots of star bits and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the storybook, I think starbits are, like, described as being like candy.
They're basically like the Luma's favorite thing ever. So it's like giving you your favorite food and just eating it. So here's Hurry Scurry. I was talking about it before. And the hope is that I don't die. That's it. Honestly, if this level is really bad, then I don't care as long as I don't die. Here what you normally do is you long jump twice and then jump down. But if you long jump from a specific place, you can actually do it in one long jump, in just the 2 long jumps, but I'm not gonna try that because that's how you die. Okay, we're good! We didn't die! Or at least yet. Here you have to get all these musical notes, and that's it. Aw, dang, you were talking about food? Yesterday I was volunteering at karate. Actually, I wasn't volunteering, it was for money, but they bought pizza for the kids, and they let me take like half a pizza home. So I have pizza in my fridge. You can just run off and ground pound. You don't have to wait for the tiles to disappear. Because it automatically just focuses on the star, no matter where you go. Normally the musical notes, when you get them, they play music, like in secrets and stuff, but for this one it just kind of does boop, just to make it less interesting, I guess. Battle Rock Luigi, we're going to do the same level we did in Battle Rock 1, except we're going to get Luigi in it. How does that sound? You guys excited? You guys excited for another auto-scroller? It's going to be sick. Alright. So we're going to do another triple jump, hopefully get it first try. Yo! I think the game is being nice to me because I missed Space Jump Skip 10 times, but it's all good. Just throw me a bone. That's what I like. So, it is pretty easy though. If you don't hold A for long enough, or if you jump a little bit too far or too short, then you're not gonna get it, but... Dude, honestly, I didn't even volunteer. I actually made money. Because they're usually like... Okay, so the concept... I'm going to talk about life stuff. The concept of this thing, at karate, is that their parents just basically drop their kids off for 2.5 hours and do whatever the hell they want. So, it's like daycare, but it's basically games and stuff, and it's always the kids that are like... Because I teach there too, so it's always the kids that don't behave. It's never the kids that do behave, and it's always really okay. It's just, honestly, eh. I get pizza out of it, that's the good part. The good part is they buy so much pizza that I can just kind of eat as much pizza as I want, so I ate like 5 slices or something. It was really good. But they always cut it into like halves, so... I actually ate like 10, but, you know, it rounds, you know? Okay. Mario, can we not today? Let's actually talk about the game. Super Mario. Whoa, 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 that was some good movement. Alright. I just did a long jump and it kind of like swung me around. So here I should be able to get to Luigi without much issue.
Oh.
Yeah. I know, right? proud of myself. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't even think that's faster. I just kind of did it.
But it's swag.
It
which
was
is all
swag.
that matters in marathon.
Yo, dude. Oh, split. We're doing okay. We're doing better than before. I've actually saved like 30 seconds since Bowser won, which is sick. Okay, I didn't mash text properly. It's all good. We actually get 2 of the green stars here. There are 3 of them, and they unlock some cool galaxies you can do. My favorite is Rolling Gizmo. They're all pretty good, honestly, but they have like some of the fun levels that are adapted into like harder things to do, like
Race surfing.
race. Yeah, and what's the other one? It's no, never mind. No, never mind. The bubble one's not fun. Okay, I forget what it's. Bubble Blast. It's like Bubble Breeze on steroids. It's terrible. Luckily, we don't have to do it. That's all I'm saying. Because the other green star is in like Dusty Dune or something, and Dusty Dune is slower than both Free Swim and Gusty Garden, which we're gonna do in a bit. Dude.
Yeah, Dusty Dune is probably like the best galaxy that we don't do in this one.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm going to say undisputed. Bats are the worst enemy in this game. Just would like to point that out. They're always there, especially the ice bats that are in Freeze Flame that you'll see. I always end up getting hit by one, no matter what. So just kind of accept it. All right, guess my time for the boo race. This boo is like the cutest thing ever. You see it, his goggles and everything. It's having a good time, you know. Anyways, so I'm gonna try and go fast and stuff. Full stars are okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I pulled back by accident. Boop, boop, boop. Try and skip some parts, like right here. I'm gonna try and go from right there, even though it's behind the drumstick thing. It's not a it's not a drumstick. I don't know what it's called. It's like well, that's what mutton chops look like, but I don't think that's the same thing. Anyways, so we're gonna try and go through here. You need to grab onto this one, but you don't stay in here. You just go back. Thank you. If you get hit by one of these bomb thingies, it's really annoying to get back on track. Dude, PK Nabbit had no faith in me. Boo actually does it in a minute, so if I got that, then I would have lost. And had to do it again. I'm pretty sick. This is one of the ones where the best time doesn't actually correlate to when you have to finish it by. Because like in Loop-de-Loop, you can finish it in 1:30 and be fine. But not for this one. It's a manga meat. Alright. Buoy Base secret. First of all, Buoy Base has really sick music. So that's always a plus. But at this level you just have to unlock a pipe. And then long jump over with the bullet bill. It's all good.
Yeah, the bullet bill can like troll you pretty hard.
Yeah. Because you have to get it to come towards you and then turn back around. And sometimes the Goomba, where it spawns, is right in front of where you want to go, so it'll hit the Goomba sometimes.
And like those like electric balls like are always in your way.
Yeah.
Go around them.
You have to maneuver it yourself around. It's that. Okay, Mario, thank you. Yeah, you have to maneuver yourself around so that you create an opening for yourself and the bullet bill at the same time. You see where that Goomba is right now? He's walking towards me, which is bad, and he's turning around now, so it's looking good. So, oh, dude, he hit me! That hasn't happened in a long time. I'm gonna just kill you. Get out of here. If you land back in there, it's... okay. Okay. I'm surprised. That bullet... Okay, can you come back, Bullet Bill, please? Bullet Bill? Thank you. I actually kind of screwed myself over. I probably could have gone through. Or not. I actually was gonna try and do something, and I thought it would work on the first try, but it wouldn't have, so I'm kind of glad I did it. You gotta wait and go in through here. Okay. That was really sloppy, but you get the point. That's why it's bad. So there you go. Got the whole experience. You're getting the whole Super Mario Galaxy experience here at Speedrun to Change the World. Because everything's not all hunky-dory when you play this game.
Except if you're sludgy or valid.
Yeah, because then you're consistent and stuff. You. But, alright. That was okay. You can call that okay. So Buoy Base 1 is a really cool level. I like doing it a lot. So you get to skip the cutscenes here. What we're going to do is we're going to use it to do the actual level. We're going to get a bullet bill to smash this anchor-ish thing that holds it down so that we can get the whole level to come back up. Bullet bill? Torpedo? Thingy? Come here. For me? Thank you. You have to be in its line of sight for it to actually pop out, for some reason. Wait. If you go off screen, sometimes the bullet bill will just miss it, so that's why I don't, like, start swimming up to the surface right away. Because I have to make sure it hits. Then you have to go and get another torpedo, and that's even more annoying than having to get another shell, so... Mario? Thank you. Alright. Gonna do some wall jumps up here. Hop up on top of this. Womp. Not a womp.
So, if this was a little too high, you could actually skip getting the star chips entirely.
Yeah.
Because he barely has enough height to get to the next level.
Yeah. But for Mario, he can't reach that height, so we have to go and get all the star chips. You can actually skip the third one that I did. Normally you have to make the platforms move, but you can actually do it by just backflipping under it, and you don't have to make a move.
Yeah, and also not having them move.
Yeah. Makes it getting the fourth one a lot easier. We're doing okay. My estimate for this was like a 252. We're on 252 pace right now. Alright. So now we're gonna move to Gusty Garden. We're done with Kitchen. The rest of the run.
At this point, the routing becomes pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You're basically doing moves through all of the sides and each of the next galaxies.
Yeah, we get 5 stars in each of the next 2 galaxies, and then
5%.
Yeah. Then we do Honey Climb. And then we do Bowser 2.
And then...
So we're getting there. One of the things that sets it apart from other Mario games is that it's not that the game is not fast, it's just that all the levels are just more drawn out, for the most part, than in other Mario games. So here we're going to use these flowers to ride the gusts of wind to the other planets. Here we're going to need star bits because at the end of this level is a bunny. This is the first of, I forget how many more bunny levels. I know there's one more in Goldie. I don't know if there's another one. I kind of forget. Okay, don't do that. I actually lost one of my flowers, so I had to get another one. So here, what we do is we ride this gust of wind, go onto this planet, and I hop under. There's actually a triple jump you can do here. It's kind of cool. But I don't do it in my runs, because I usually end up on the bottom of the planet anyway, so it's a hassle to get back up. Boop. Now we're going to own this launch star to the last part of the planet. Now to get this bunny, it's not that hard. You just have to make sure you're not too close to him when you talk, and then you can just shoot him with starbits.
Yeah.
Please, right here. Bud, talk to me. Thank you. Hopefully he doesn't hop over. He didn't. You can just shoot him, and he won't go over. And this way he'll actually spawn the star over here instead of on the next side, which is a lot better. So you don't have to navigate through hedges and such. Makes it so much more simple.
Yeah, if you miss the quick kill for this bunny, then it's just awful.
It's just, that's when it starts just going downhill. Because then you have to catch him, and he's really annoying to catch, because he bounces all over the place. And then the star spawns in some random place. It's terrible. So next up is Gusty Garden 2. Do some mole stuff. I love moles. My favorite mole is the mole you use in chemistry, honestly. Good time. The dirty tricks of Major Burrows. Yo, if someone donates $1,000 right now, I'll do my Major Burrows impression. Kappa. Honestly, if someone donates $1, I'll do it. Honestly, if someone donates no dollars, I'll do it, because I'm just feeling it. Honestly, it's a good time. But this level is very cycle-based. Coming up, we're going to go onto a mole planet where there's 3 of these armored moles that you have to kill by ground pounding them.
And if you... There's like certain places where it's fastest to kill them, and if you don't do that, then you just like fighting them.
Yeah, and it loses a lot of time. Generally, the first 2 aren't that hard to get, but the 3rd one, if you miss where it is, then it just goes all over the place, and it's not fun to try and catch it. So hopefully I can get them in a reasonable amount of time. There's 1. This guy's gonna pop up around here. There's 2. And the other guy's gonna be coming up like right here, I believe. Where are you, pal? Oh, there you are. And actually, the thing you can do is if you ground pound too close to him, you actually hit him. And then you can die. Or not die, but then you get hit and then he runs away. Because you didn't hit him in the right place. We skipped this secret part of the level because it doesn't get you anywhere. What we're going to do here is ground pound all the apples. So I'm going to skip the last right to ground pound. Hopefully.
Yeah. To get into the launch star, you're supposed to ground pound and warm up.
Yeah. But there's like 5 of them to choose from, to be honest. I don't even know which one gets you there, but a triple jump will get you up there. Side flip and shake will actually get you there too. So if you end up missing the triple jump, you can still get it, which is a nice touch. I'm sure that's not how they intended for you to do it, but... Alright, it's my boy Major Burrows.
Need to do the impression.
Yeah, dude, it's time. Alright. That's it. Good one, right?
That's beautiful.
Super Mario Galaxy, everybody. So you're gonna shoot him with these star bits to make him easier to catch. Because he'll just kind of run away, and a lot of the time he backtracks through where his trail already is, so you'll end up running into that, which is not a good time. Alright, so you do a double ground pound here, so even if he's not back in the ground, it'll still hit him. Okay, that was actually a good level. We're doing pretty good on time now. So, I lost a lot of time on that buoy base secret level, but I saved it all back in these 2 levels. So we're on decent pace now.
The next is Gusty Garden S.
Secret, yeah. So, you need to get all of the question mark points here. And once you get all of them, then a rainbow star will appear and you can kill this golden chomp to get a star. One unfortunate thing is if you get a bad start to the flower, where sometimes what I've done is I've gotten on there and I've shaken right away, and what that does is it actually doesn't get you on the wind, so you're not going to be able to get all 3 of them, which is unfortunate. You actually won't even be able to get over to the planet in general.
Yo, what's up, Slash?
So here you get that one. To shake at the right time. It's not that hard, but you guess when it's very punishing. By punishing, I mean I have to reset the level. So you can skip that section actually if you. Okay, thank you. If you wait long enough with the flower, you can actually just skip hitting the piranha to go back up there. You can actually just backflip to get up there, but it's all good. Yo, Tiger. What is good?
This run is pretty great.
It's going pretty well right now. You missed the part where I missed Space Junk Skip 10 times. I'm just gonna point that out to everyone. Because I'm honestly glad people weren't there. If you showed up now and you didn't see that, thank you. Just thought I'd let you know that. Okay, Dusty Garden 3 actually has another skip that you can do.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, you just have to long jump in the right place. So here you can skip the cutscenes. You have to get 5 star chips after you go through the normal levels. It's hard not to notice you, Tiger. You're so excellent. Kappa? Not Kappa. That was serious. Anyways, so if we hop here, that works. I'm not gonna get the rainbow star because it's pointless. It'd be a waste of time if I were to try and get it. Anyways, my goodness, I really am hungry. Rip. Honestly, okay. Oh man, that was some pinball. I have not seen that before. Can we? Oh, I still got hit by that? Awesome! No, I'm having a great time. Where are all the coins? They're on that part. Sick. I've never died here. I can tell you that for a fact, so, I'm gonna actually do this. Just for marathon safety purposes. That's how you normally get over there. Just thought I'd let you know. There you go. Should be able to get this one. Ground pound down. Get this one pretty safely. We'll be on our way. That was a little bit slower, but honestly, I didn't want to die there. Would have been very unfortunate. Alright. So here, ground pound, long jump over here. Walk all the way to the end of the red, and long jump. And that gets you on here. And then inch towards this part. You'll fall down, and if you shake, you're good. So you have to, that skips around like 3 gravity seconds or something. Nice like that. There you go. Okay. I was wondering actually if you could ground pound that, but I didn't want to try it. Alrighty. So up next is the Comet, which is doing the same major Burrows boss fight, except just a little bit harder, only because you can't get hit, but it's not that much worse. Wee woo, wee woo. I can do my major Burrows impression again if you want. Kappa. I don't think I will, though. This level's not that long, but it's important that you still be careful. Because if you do accidentally get hit by it, then it's very punishing. Because then you have to watch the cutscene all over again. It's not that good. Because if you die in a comet, it asks you if you want to do it again.
And then you hit no. then you go back out, and then you're really sad.
Yeah. It's always just not fun. Alright, and going into rage mode. Maybe rage. Okay, he's a little bit closer to me than normal. Here.
Was that your impression?
Yeah, it's the sound he makes when he dies. It's like, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I would like to point out for some weird reason, I always lose like 4 seconds on this level in any run I do. Because somehow I got like a 151 segment in my PB, but I always consistently get like 153, so I don't even know what happened. How did I get a 151? I don't know. I'll never know. So I gotta go check my PB and find out. Maybe I split early. Who knows? Okay. So. Oh my goodness. I'm just now realizing how tired I am.
Yeah, Freeze Flame.
Freeze Flame. My opinion, best galaxy. And I think a lot of people like this one too. It's a lot of fun levels in general.
I agree.
So here you're gonna go and talk to this penguin. He's gonna talk some smack, and we're gonna catch his patootie. Gonna be all good.
So you do secret last, right?
I do secret last. That is correct.
In these last few galaxies, you can actually like do stars in different orders.
Yeah.
Like for example, in the route that I use, I take secret first, and then like do the first star.
Yeah.
Well, he goes back and does the last.
Yeah. I do first, then comet, then second, third, and then secret. So here we're gonna long jump over here. I used to do this thing where I went on top of that tower over there, which is slower, and I don't know why I ever did it, to be honest. I guess I just didn't know you could wall jump straight into a wall jump. I'm gonna try this triple jump here. It might not work. It did, actually. That's the fastest movement you can do there. Because usually I end up missing it, and I have to go back and side flip up there. So, there you go. Okay, that's actually weird because that's not what you're supposed to do with this boss. I accidentally backflipped the wrong way. So what you're supposed to do is hop up here. Okay! Never mind. Come on. I got this, I swear. There we go. This boss is being a pain in the butt. Normally what you're supposed to do, if he's at like a specific height I can't hit him, you're supposed to do that. Back with that and get him. Hard reads. Didn't get me any.
Hard reads, dude.
Hard reads. It's unfortunate. Because if you jump at the wrong height, then you're kind of screwed. I don't know. Recently it's been happening to me where I backflip under him, but he doesn't, when I shake, he doesn't actually lose his freeze powers. I don't know. It makes me wonder if I'm shaking too early, but...
That's when you, like, backflip under him instead of, like, in front of him.
Yeah, I'm a little bit... Yeah, I jumped a little bit too far under, so that's probably why. So now I have to do the comet, which is just the section from Freeze Flame 3 that we're gonna do in a few levels, just with all ice instead of lava. Because in Freeze Flame 3, you're gonna see that you can actually use the ice flower to get ice on lava, which makes a lot of sense mathematically and scientifically, but it's all good. So there's a lot of star bits to get here in this section. So here we're going to do a lot of long jumps. It's very important that I hold in the right direction, because if you do it in the wrong direction here, because you're switching platforms a lot, if you hold in the wrong direction, you just... Oh, okay. Oh! You didn't even grab the ledge. That's pretty sick. Well, that happened. I meant to angle myself, like, up and right, but I went completely right for some reason. Good thing is you can skip this second time over, get more star bits.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's all good. Not too much of a time sink. Just annoying to have to do it again. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? I don't... Okay. Marathon luck, dude. I swear. I don't want to talk about it, but... You see how I was talking about how it's important to hold in the right direction? You see I was holding in the right direction, and, yeah.
That's why you, like, jump there.
Yeah. Normally I long jump, but when I've long jumped in the past, I've, like, ended up, like, in this weird state where I'm in, like, limbo, and sometimes it doesn't work. This, you know. That's where you want to jump, right there. That's where you jump in that direction that I did. I just waited. Like, not enough. Feels bad, man. Rippy dippy. The good thing is I'm, like, way under my estimate anyway. I said this was good.
Estimate 3?
My estimate is 3. And, like, at worst, like, if I just bomb the rest of everything, then I could probably get, like, a 255. But I'm only I'm on, like, high 252 is, so I'm not in that bad shape at all.
Alright, Freeze Flame 2 things happen here.
Yeah.
Do you do Lava Boost?
I don't do Lava Boost. Lava Boost is a really sick strat you can do in Freeze Flame 2. It looks so much cooler, but it's...
It looks really cool, but it's actually slower.
Yeah. I was told that done optimally, it's like a second faster or something. But...
Well, except you have to get the Life Mushroom.
Yeah.
And like that animation.
Yeah. So there you go. What you want to do when you're getting those star chips is, when you hit the crystals, you want to make sure your stick is at neutral. I didn't do that a few times. I tried to, but I guess it didn't work. So when you do neutral, you completely halt your momentum, but you're still in the skate form. So you're able to get the star chips easier without having to circle back, which is always a good thing. So here, instead of doing this thing called Lava Boost, what I'm going to do is...
I mean, they're still kind of flat.
Yeah. You long jump right from under that question mark block, and there. I should not be where I want to be. I thought it was going to be close enough to where I wouldn't get it by the lava. So here, I should be able to, yeah, right here, long jump over here, go straight into the star. The good thing about fireballs is they send you backwards momentum. So I was able to go straight into the starter. Still a good level. The two deaths were my controller and also me being stupid. Okay. So Freeze Flame 3, the beginning section of this level looks like you should have to go around it, but you can do this really complicated trick that gets you past that first section without having to do much. I like to call this trick jumping.
Dude, that's my favorite trick.
Dude, look at that! I did it. Don't be like me and not realize you can do that until like a month ago. So someone was like, "Dude, can't you do the skip there?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? There's no skip there." They're like, "Dude, you can just jump right there." Like, all right, yeah, sure. And then I did it, and I was like, "Oh, all right." It saves like, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. Something ridiculously easy to do saves that much time. 2, 3.
Anyways, also with jumping, you can skip this whole second section.
Yeah. By doing some triple jumps, you can skip doing unlocking the cage, which is kind of annoying, casually. So you have to wait for lava to rise and stuff. So you can get the fire flower and backflip out. Alright, war flashbacks, we're here again. Except now we have to get ice powers and do it, which makes it a little bit easier. Problem is with ice flower, if you are off the stage and you end up in a wonky position where you're like a little bit close, but like still off of the stage, you probably will die because the shake that you have when you're in ice flower form is garbage. So it's just not that great. It doesn't send you anywhere vertically. We're doing okay. Freeze Flame Secret is a fun level. We're gonna do this fun thing called slope climbing. We did it in Honey Hive too, in order to skip doing the first section of that level, but we're gonna do the same thing for Freeze Flame Secret. We have to catch this penguin again though. Whippersnapper, honestly. Trying to call me an old man. I'm not an old man!
I mean, you really aren't. You're like 15.
I am 16, excuse me.
Sorry.
It's all good. I don't complain, honestly. It's all good. Alright, Penguin, can we get you in a reasonable amount of time? Cool, bud. Appreciate the cooperation. Luma just kind of pops up right in between him. Doesn't even care. So we're gonna go over and do some slope climbing. On this section over here, where I'm pointing. You can just climb all the way up. Which isn't really that hard, but if you mess up, you fall all the way down. So it's kind of costly.
You also have to get up like onto that ledge.
Yeah.
Which, if you like spaced your spins at the wrong time, then like bad things happen.
Yeah. Because usually you just jump up there, which usually isn't that hard. If you get close enough and just jump, then you're fine.
But sometimes you like run out of momentum, and then if you try to spin, you won't.
Yeah. So if you jump from right there, you're almost always fine. Doop. See, those are those freeze spats that I was talking about earlier. Sometimes, yeah, they're awful. They freeze you and they take damage and it takes too long to get out. Okay, fun strat. Triple jump here. Backflip on top of this, or not. Freeze Flame Secret movement is really cool, in my opinion. Okay, when I don't suck, obviously. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here! This is why this freeze bet is garbage. Over here. Up. Down. All around. That was pretty good. Dang. Alright, so now we're gonna go into Honey Clan. Shout out to Smiling Satyr. Satyr is another runner of this game, and he notoriously died 3 times in this level to kill a run. It's not necessarily that bad, but you can get hit by some stupid meteor shenanigans. Devious.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So the like humor section where you're on the like honeycomb panels, it's pretty. You can't really see like how far you are, like laterally away from the wall.
Yeah.
And part of the strat is like going in front of some projectiles.
Yeah.
So that can be pretty fun.
It's always annoying because like sometimes you'll try and grab it, but you're a little bit too far up, so it'll kind of like bonk you off. But when it bonks you off, it sends you even farther forward, so it's harder to get right back on. It's really annoying. And they have, this is the level for basically, if you didn't have enough Starbits before, you do now, so. Because they gave you so many, like it's not even funny.
Yeah, like usually in runs, after this, I have over 600, and so like, I go.
You've earned one additional Mario. I finally did it. Let's go. So I'm gonna try and... Tapping the A button a bunch of times is the best way to get height.
But like not till you're...
But not... yeah. Because if you hold, you're gonna get that far, but you're gonna run out of your fly power very quickly. Let's see if I can do this in one go. It's harder here because you have to fly over here. Okay, I'm not gonna attempt it. I probably could have done it. You see that thing that I just did? Where it kind of like hit me against the wall and then it fell, it like pushed me back a little bit. That's what happens. But if you, by the time, if you have like no fly power and you try and do that, then you're kind of screwed because you have to fall all the way back down. And then when you try and like push yourself forward to land on another honeycomb, it doesn't let you. So there you go. That is all of Bedroom except for Bowser 2. We're gonna do something called Plus Skip.
It's called Plus Skip?
I don't know, that's just what it looks like. I just call it Bowser 2 Skip. But it's just a gravity skip, it's fun to look at. So, let me see if I can get it.
It's interesting because there's one more Bowser level at the very end, but this is actually the hardest like, Bowser fight.
Yeah. The Bowser fight in Garden is pretty easy. So, actually there isn't a Bowser fight in Garden, so... Actually, yeah, there is. Is there a Bowser fight in Garden? I don't remember. There's like... Oh, like the Bowser fight in Fate of the Universe isn't that bad, so... Fate of the Universe is the last level for those who don't know. Yo, shout out to me, doing that sick goon bounce movement. Here we're gonna do a triple jump, and then successfully followed by another triple jump. Yo, sick! I actually thought I was gonna land on the edge there. I didn't. That's okay though, because I need to wait for cycles anyway. So I didn't lose any time there. It's all good. I'm gonna hop up, do a big long jump. Long jump, long jump, long jump. Long jump. And here, this thing is gonna be right there. I'm gonna long jump off this and onto this platform over here. So if I angle it correctly, then you're able to skip that whole gravity section right there. That's an auto scroller, so it saves around like 30 seconds. It's really fun. There's actually something that can happen where you're stuck in a crouch there, and if you're stuck in crouch, you're screwed because you can't wall jump and crouch.
Unless you shake, but then you bonk, I think.
Yeah, and then you bonk and you have to bring yourself back over to the platform, and for the most part, your gravity's already screwed up, so it's harder. Okay. So this is the hardest Bowser fight, in my opinion, and Mark's. So what you're gonna do here, he has this spin power, you're gonna just shake it so you can clank. Go over here. Here you don't get like a baby Bowser cycle like you did, where you just hit him in place. He actually goes around both times. So we're gonna hit him in the tail this time instead of the schnoz, because he spits fireballs a little bit faster this time. Jump out of the way here. Go back over here onto this. He's gonna hit the glass. Hit him again. Right here. Good thing he ran into that crystal. It would have been kind of problematic if he hadn't. See, he went in like a weird direction. Tail, clank here, jump here. I actually don't know what happened there, not gonna lie. It looked like we clanked, but it still said that I got hit for some reason, which is weird because I didn't. I clanked with him again, he went for another cycle. That didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense, because I clanked with him. That's what I wanted to do. But it didn't act like I clanked with him. It acted like I got hit by the line, so it's a little unfortunate. That was okay. What's up, Jaga? Alright, so that's the end of bedroom. All the rest of the stars we're gonna do are in engine room except for Drip Drop and Honey Hive Luigi. Honey Hive Luigi is slightly harder than Good Egg Luigi. Just for the sole fact that you have to do some slope climbing and stuff to go and get it.
Good Egg Luigi is the hardest star.
You're right. See, I thought about it right after I said it. I know I'm wrong. It's all good. Good Egg Luigi is precise, though, you know? Gotta do things exactly right. Honey Egg Luigi, there's a little more lenience. So we only have 14 stars left, as Rosalina's telling us right now. All of those are gonna be up top, for the most part. We're gonna do 5 stars in Gold Leaf, 4 in Toy Time, and 3 in Sea Slide. I would say Sea Slide is my least favorite galaxy, because there are 2 auto-scrollers, pretty much. And then there's one level where it's a cosmic race.
Well, do you do surface swims?
Yeah, for the most part. I try. I'm gonna try and do surface swims, because the last time in a run I actually got them. Surface swimming is a attack you can do where if you shake right, like on the edge of being underwater and above water, you can swim like 2 times faster than you normally do, and it's faster than using a shell. But it's kind of hard to get if you're not very consistent at it. So we'll see. So, good egg. Gold Leaf 1. You'll notice very quickly this is just a reverse of Honey Hive, for the most part. Here, you can triple jump to get up there. I'm gonna get 5 Polestar chips, and then we're gonna go and do another funny level. Arguably is the worst one, because he's harder to get. It's on a spherical platform, so you can go pretty much anywhere. I'm gonna try and go for this triple jump here.
And this next one actually moves faster than Mario.
Yeah, so you have to use star bits pretty much, or you're screwed. So that's why I'm getting so many.
Starbits or the Switch, which is...
Yeah. Shout out to the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, I was talking about that Switch, but...
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I have like 20 star bits. I'm gonna switch into first person so I can get that whole star. So that I can get up there quicker. Okay. So generally what I try and do is I try and stand still and hit him with one. I almost hit him with that one, actually. Got him. Took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I'm not mad. It's actually pretty fast. The rest of the level was really good, so... That wasn't a goal for me, somehow. That was like a second off of my gold, which is really good, so... I'm pretty sure I got the quick kill in my PB, so... Definitely not mad. Gold Leaf 2 is actually a really fun level to do. We're gonna do some triple jump stuff. There's another triple jump you can do, but I'm not very consistent at it. And if if you miss it the first time, then the angle's all messed up and it's super hard to get again. So I'm gonna get the Cataquack for it. And then we're gonna... oh, Cataquacks, man. And then there's this, this M planet, which is, like, literally the worst thing in the game. So prepare yourselves for that. And then...
yeah, it's all of these, like, tiny pieces, but they each have their, like, gravity fields.
yeah.
And you also have to, like, lure a Cataquack somewhere.
Yeah. And there's like 5 of them. Okay, I thought I was gonna get up there, and I barely just skipped it. So, it's so sad. Ah, this is the same thing I just did. Come on, man. Cataquack, hit me up. Thanks. Thank you. We're good.
Literally hit you up.
Yeah, like literally hit me up, dude. He didn't hit me far enough up. Okay, can we get the triple jump here? Triple jump here is dumb. Okay, it really is dumb. Honestly, I'm gonna go for it again. But it's dumb because the gravity field, it doesn't act like you're in it, so then you shake. But once you shake, it gets you in the gravity field, so when you shake, it gets you out. And then you just kind of have to do the triple jump again. That didn't happen to me, but that's what can happen. And it has happened to me before. Just can tell you from personal experience, it's not a fun time. Mario? Thanks. It wasn't, he wasn't, what's the word? He wasn't, going on the platform. He was, like, stuck on the edge. It's pretty stupid. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Stop, please. Thank you. Okay, no. Stop. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks! Honestly, Super Mario Galaxy in a nutshell. This level's just a pain. So we're gonna do this, B-jump thing. That I'm okay at, so... hopefully this goes better than that other triple jump. So you just gotta jump and shake or not. So we're gonna jump, shake, and go up really high. And yo, I made it. Let's go. I thought I was.
I have no idea how it works.
I don't either. You just have to shake like right before you hit the dirt, and then it just shoots you up for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because it like registers as you get a little jump when you shake off of it, but you also do a little jump when you hit it in the first place. So maybe it just makes it bigger. Also, I did split there. Never mind. Thought I didn't. All right. So now good egg. Gold Leaf 3. I wish I was in good egg, honestly. But it's all good. Gold Leaf is an interesting galaxy. There's a lot of little things you can do here. We're gonna do this skip called Tree Skip, which isn't that hard. But in the Comet, it sets you at a weird angle, so it's a little bit harder to do. But here, yeah.
In the Comet, you basically do the same thing, but like backwards.
Yeah, backwards, yeah. So here you're gonna do it facing, while Mario's facing away from the tree. Well, I mean, you do both of them, but the camera's facing right into the tree. That's what I was trying to say. So right here, you push off the mushroom, back up a little bit. And I bonked on the tree for some reason. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is how it's gonna be. Okay. I'm not bouncing off of the right part of the tree. That's what's happening. That's where you're supposed to bounce
That's
off.
weird.
There you go. Yeah. Sometimes you can jump off at the right angle, but it'll be just not enough to get the wall jump. So there you go. It's honestly, I've had a lot more luck with doing that on Comet, ironically enough. Because it's easier. It's easier to see where you actually want to hit when you can actually see the tree, you know?
Yeah. Anyways, he's gonna try to skip a cutscene.
Yeah, I did, and I did not do that.
No, never mind.
That's okay. But it's all good. If you get that, it skips the cutscene, and you can actually get to do this mole boss fight where he doesn't shoot any waterfalls at you. It's pretty sick. He just kind of stands there helpless. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pauses. You can just do whatever you want. Okay. And let's go Leaf 3. So next we're gonna do Secret, which is a level in Gold Leaf 2. Keep wanting to say Good Egg. I don't know why. That's okay.
But yeah, this is an example of, I think, in this run, the only other, like, musical notes.
Yes. As far as I know. Yeah, for the rest of the run, there's no more musical notes, unfortunately. Here it actually plays a song, though. So I'm gonna try... You actually have to get in a bubble. You go up, and I'm gonna try and do it as fast as I can without missing any notes. Like a rhythm game or something. Alright.
You know, Super Mario Galaxy is my favorite rhythm game.
Yo, good one. We're gonna see. Alright. Push you up. Get this. You have to ring the bell in order to get it. Ah, I missed a few. Feels bad, man. I was doing really well, and then I missed like 3. There was only 1 at the end that I didn't get. Please, please, don't. If you actually go too far up on the tree, then it pops your bubble, so... Yeah, so I was worried about that. Freaking phone. I don't want to associate with society. Stop beeping. Alright. So I'm gonna go for the gold leaf comet tree skip. I have like, I want to say 5 attempts to do it, so I should be fine. But if for some reason I don't, it'll be pretty upsetting. And then I'll probably go for it again. I practiced this before the run, so familiar with it at least. Okay. So for here, I would try the super boost thing, because that'll get me there faster. I think I am actually going to try it. I didn't get it. It feels bad. I'm just going to go on to 1, 2, 3. Good. I'm going to move the camera over 2 places. Against the mushroom.
Yeah, so not only are you on a time limit in the comments, but you also have to do the skip backwards.
I did it first try. So even if you like bonk on that platform a little bit, that's normal, because you'll still be able to get it. Okay, so that's all gold leaf. Now we're moving on to the best galaxy, Sea Slide. The only thing that makes that gold leaf comet skip a little bit harder is just that it's harder to say where you're gonna go, but it's not that bad. So this level is basically an auto-scroller, going after Guppy. Any of y'all have Chris Grin, now is the time. But if you don't, that's okay. Okay, normally what I do is I would long jump on top of that, but I missed it for some reason, so I'm just gonna swim over there. Now what do we have here? Crikey. I don't know, man. Where you think you're going, mate? Sounds like I'm the freaking hammerhead shark from Finding Nemo.
It sounds like Steven. Because all Australians sound the same.
True. Not really. But no. Yo. It's okay, chat's lurking. Get the feels. It's all because of Guppy. And his Australian self. So here, the only objective is to just go through these rings, and the one thing you can't do is hit him, because then he lets your shell.
Or go in front of him.
Yeah. I've never gone in front of him before, so I've never had that problem, but if you were to, be no bueno. Okay. Gives you plenty of time to get all the rings, too. And what I'm doing to break the shell is using Z. Right in the all good. Alrighty. So Sea Slide Comet is racing Mario up to the castle part of this level. The only level that isn't really just an auto-scroller or a race in this whole galaxy is Sea Slide 3, and it's really slow. So, we don't do it. You have to get 5 silver stars, and they're all around the ring here, so it's just not optimal whatsoever.
I mean, what's even faster is Sea Slide Purples.
Oh man. That level, I think done optimally, takes at least like 8 minutes or something. It's terrible. See, I'm spread all the way out. Oh, alrighty. One thing to note is that in Luigi, any percent, the Cosmic Clones go a lot faster than the Mario Cosmic Clones, so they actually provide a challenge in terms of race. So.
I mean, there's kind of a challenge.
Yeah. It's not that bad. If you're ahead of him for the first part, and you go through all the boost rings, then you're fine. Which isn't usually an issue. I actually don't know if surface swimming is faster here. Probably not. With the boost rings, but...
Oh no, it is.
Is it? Well, there you go. If you get instant surf swims, they're hard. So. Yo, Star Smiley. So next, we have Sea Slide 2, which is the surface swim thing I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna try and do for the marathon. Honestly, it's just gonna kill my arm, if anything.
Yeah, for surface swimming, to actually, like, keep it going, you have to be spinning constantly.
Yeah. And you have to only move side to side. So you move up and down and it'll screw up your angle. Sure, I wanted the penguin race. They're very nice. They let us in despite the species gap. What nice penguins. Press 1 for my arm. Press F. That's what I meant. Press 1 if you feel bad for my arm. Kappa, let's try this, I believe. I actually got a surface swims the first try, but I ran into an island, so... Also in these like downward sections, it's a lot harder, more annoying to get the surface swims. It's better when you're in this flat section.
But yeah, the thing about surface swims is that if you like keep trying it and mess it up,
Yeah.
you wouldn't go fast.
Yeah, because you hop up above. What I actually did there was I got it, but then there was a little section there that I really couldn't go under without. Yo, shut to that shell. Don't need you. Screw you, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yo, let's go. I got it. I got it. Yo, 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 yo. I lost it. It's all good. It was at the end section though. I got it for a while. Yo. Yo. Did it. Usually it takes me around 120, so it's a little bit faster. And I only had partial surface swims, so that just goes to show. It's a good strat. So now we're done with Sea Slide, and we're gonna move into Toy Time. We're gonna do this fun skip in Toy Time 1 called Armpit Skip, where you skip the whole giant robot part of it. It's really sick. So we only have to do 4 stars here, and then we just do Drip Drop and Honey Hive Luigi, and then we're out of here. So a lot of this movement coming up is long jump based, because there's a lot of things you could do with spring jumps, this is where they introduce the spring power up. But you can actually do this whole level springless. It's possible, and it's really not that hard to do it either, which is fortunate. When you get up on this train, make it go by a little faster. Shout out to Obnoxious, he's right there. I'm shooting away the star bits because the reason, sometimes I forget, but the reason you don't want to have star bits if you don't need them is because at the end of the level it'll give you a pop-up box for it.
Yeah, like for example, in SMG2, you don't collect star bits at all.
Yeah.
Because you gotta
Thank you. Dean, thanks. I almost died there for no reason. It's okay. I long jumped and then it didn't go far enough, so I almost died. But I got saved at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna do like 5 long jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5, I guess. And I'm gonna do a triple jump here. And we'll be up there. So that's how you do that whole part springless. And then here they want you to do a spring, but you can just backflip. Do some fun stuff. Get up here.
And so, this is definitely not the hardest skip, but probably the most.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time.
Yeah.
Close to a minute, if you get it right. There's a lot of dumb gravity things you skip. You can skip doing this part springless by jumping on top of this jar here. Like, just for mention, I think my Toy Time 1 split used to be like a 4:15 or something, and now my split is like a 3:18. So it makes quite the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna bounce off the wall here. Okay, we're good. If you get stopped by the yellow thing, it's a little bit annoying. But we got it. We're up there. So from here, you just have to hop up doing that. And we're gonna do a backflip, spin, and then roll jump and a spin. And hopefully avoid this laser thing, because that's really annoying if you get hit by it. And then we ground pound those platforms and we're all good. So that was a really good level. So coming up, we're going to do Toy Time Secret, which is another level with Tox boxes in it.
Oh yeah. And like earlier we were saying that from this point on you don't collect star bits. But this secret involves 101,
Yeah.
which you need 50 star bits for. So there, you actually collect like a ton of star bits towards the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you forget to get those, then you really just have to do star 2.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, because it screws up your splits and stuff.
I mean, it doesn't screw them up that badly.
Yeah. It's a little pain, though. Not the best. So you can just long jump straight up here. So here you get the star bits from the heart, star bits from this heart, star bits right here, and that should be 54. Here I'm going to try something, and it might work, but it might not, and we'll see. If I had gone through that hole there, that's the fastest way you can do it. You can do a triple jump for the part with the electric vents.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I was like right on the edge. I could have gone through, but I was a little bit too far to the left, and I got hit by the electric fence anyway. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. It saves a little bit of time. And here we're going into the Tox box section. You just have to hit all these switches.
And so with the with the switches, but you can actually still hit them.
Yeah, you just have to sit on the very edge.
Yeah.
But if you go too close, you still get hit by him. So it's important to know where you stand. That's why it's easier to start at one end and hope that the panel isn't standing right there, because then you can just get it and wait for it to come over. So right here, this one's coming over, just jump. If you run off of there, you won't get hit by the spikes, fortunately. Long jump over here. Other side, hop up. Perfect secret. Up here, if I long jump from here, I should be able to get to the star. And I did. Should be a gold, I would hope. Yeah. By like a 1/10 of a second or something. That was a really good level.
You know if you're ahead or behind?
I'm behind of my PB by like 2 minutes. But that was my estimate anyway. I'm doing pretty well, honestly, especially for that beginning that we had. Beginning was good, and then the middle was eh. It was good, it was just I messed up on like 2 crucial levels, so. That's usually how it lies in these speedruns anyway. If you mess up 1 or 2 big stars, then you're out of luck in terms of PBing.
Yeah.
Alright. So this comment is the same thing we just did, except faster. I missed it somehow. There we go. So. The good thing about these is you don't have to worry about getting into the middle, so if you think you can make it to the middle before they do, then you're in good shape. One, two. Just waiting for this guy to go. Good stuff. Here. Good thing is these things move fast, so I'll know this will jump up right there. Is that what it said? Dang, I just already got called, so. I always help. I try and help my parents and virtuals most of the time. You see that? That's why I was trying to hit the edge and then jump, but I missed. We're all good. I'm glad they stopped right there. It's a good position for me. Not yet any groceries. So yeah. While Mark's gone, I'm gonna say good things about him. He's a good streamer. He's pretty good at this game, and he's a good friend. So you guys should totally go check out his channel at twitch.tv/mark765. Mark with a C, not a K, as shown on the title screen right here.
I appreciate that.
Yo, it's the Sludgy Gamer. Everyone drop a sludgy smile in the chat. It's very important. Okay, so now we're actually gonna do the level. Good part about this... Okay. I actually thought it was gonna like that. It's unfortunate. So there we go. So here we're gonna have to get 5 star chips. One of which is on top of here. If you jump on top of him, he stops doing the laser, which is helpful. Woohoo! Like bonked or something. I don't know what happened. Stop momentum. Go over here. Long jump. That guy's right under it. That was very rude of you. Okay. So here you actually need to bring down those screws so you can get the 5th one. Just here. Long jump. And get that last star chip. And then here is the end section. You have to get 5 silver stars now. A little bit easier since they're all in plain sight. These platforms rotate, which can be problematic if you plan on going back. Like it's problematic in the purple coin level where you have to do the same thing. get 100 of these coins on the same layout. Can we please long jump and not backflip? That's the third time? Sick. Alright. Backflip madness, man. Let's go. Alright, we got the... Okay. I thought that was gonna clip it, but it didn't. That's disappointing. Usually if you, like, barely touch the bubble, you're fine. I'm gonna hold left to make sure that I don't die. Good. Good job, SBS, you did it. So that's the last engine room level. We're gonna do Drip Drop now. Drip Drop is heavily cycle-based. And...
generally pretty good.
yes. Because there's a definitive way to do the fastest cycle, but if you miss, then you're out of luck. So... I actually don't know how to do the fastest cycle because I haven't gotten around to learning it, but... I know a relatively fast way to get all of them. Dude! That was sick! No, I'm not gonna land there. Dude, let's go! That was some sick observatory movement. Dude, I long jumped, and I went to long jump past it, and I bonked on the friggin' the star thing right there. Fell all the way down. I was hoping that I'd be able to land like that where the bedroom thing is, but I didn't. Mario's having a good time. Just SonicBoomSensei thinks. This kind of stuff only happens to me, I swear. Never to anyone else, just to me. Giant Eel Outbreak, GEO. These guys are mean. They always go in weird directions, and I don't like it. And they give you a scenic overview of this level, even though you pass right by where you're gonna land. Just in case you wanted to know. So I'm gonna get this green shell. Normally you would get red shells because they home in on the eels. Right here, there's one like right there. Ah, dude, sick. I let go of it right before. Can we please? Yo, I don't want surface swims now. Stop it. Can we get the camera angle to not be like garbage? Thank you. We're good. Okay. No, there's one. There's one right here. There's one right here. There's actually two right here. Damn. Thingy. Where are you? Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Dude, you locked on the chest. Feels bad, man. This is atrocious. And now they're all gone. Dude, sick. Dude, sick! This is Drip Drop in a nutshell. Where are they? There they are. There's my good pal, the eel.
Good pal Mitch.
My good pal, Mitch. Shout out to Donut DS. Just because. I like Donut.
Doesn't even run this game.
Doesn't even run this game. You know who does, though? Gix01. I'm kind of losing it right here, guys. I'm sorry. Drip Drop just, like, makes me emotionally stable, you know? Please, where are they? They're big eels. They can't be hiding. Okay, right as I say that, one came right at me. I'm a little bit sad. The thing that I just used, it looked like it was gonna home in on, like, the top of, like, a shell. I was gonna die. It was gonna be terrible. Please? 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 Hit it? Thank you? Okay, now we're over on the ship. That was atrocious. Just another day in the life of Super Mario Galaxy speedrunner. Okay, so now we're gonna do Honey Hive Luigi. And that's a fun level.
Fun fact, the eels are only, like, active and moving around if they're on screen, which means if you throw a shell and then turn away, then it won't hit the eel.
I've made that mistake, and it's really not fun. And then you just, like, when you have, like, your volume on and you're like, dude, it's gonna hear, like, the satisfying, like, blow-up noise, and it just doesn't happen, and then the eel's, like, right there again. It's really upsetting. Okay, Honey Hive Luigi. Let's go. Now we have Fate of the Universe. To do fun stuff again. Alright. So right here, gonna do some slope climbing again. Pull myself up. That bug is scaring Luigi, just in case. Shout out to Pengu, who died by bouncing off of Luigi's head and falling to his death.
He did that?
I'm pretty sure he told me that happened. I wouldn't make that up. Okay. Sick honey hut Luigi. Okay, so we're like on okay pace. Considering I just lost like a minute on drip drop. Okay. So now you guys get to experience another minute-long cutscene. Just basically saying we can actually go places now. Just a fun time. Go, Mario! I just want to say thank you guys all for watching my run. It's a wild ride, to say the least. I've been enjoying it. Just been happy to share the experience with you guys, because this game is a really fun game to run. It's really beginner friendly too, so if you've ever been interested in running it, I highly suggest it. The community is pretty nice. And
like, you could be like really casual and still get like
a decent time.
an okay.
Yeah. Like if you just did a casual playthrough first and then did it again, you could probably get like 330, something like that. So my PB is a 250.29, and I'm I think 18th or something out of like 150. So pretty good. Go Mario! I'm a little bit late on that one, but that's okay. I mean, maybe not, depending on... Nah, lag's good. Sick. Sometimes my capture card lags way behind, but it didn't, so we're looking pretty good.
Yo, F-Chan.
Run it 3 more.
Should run this game.
You should run it, third one.
Yes.
No problem, friends. Dude, 317 is pretty good.
For a second run, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, Sludgy, honestly, I think this game would be the perfect fit for you. You're thinking about it? Okay, just get back to me. I really would love it if you did it.
You know, he really has potential. Like, maybe he could get like a 235.
Dude, he's like the best Super Mario World runner I've ever met, I think. I think he could get a really good time, you know? Okay.
So, it looks like...
What? Keep talking.
Well,
it's all good.
I realize that my stream is behind, but at the very beginning, when he was riding those like, gravitational field,
Yeah.
the wall that he's on is actually thick enough to stand on,
Yeah.
which is a little faster than
Just a little bit. Also, that thing I just did there's a barrier so that you can't long jump straight back, but what you can do is long jump just a little bit to the side of it, and you'll be good. Game? You're not gonna let me wall jump? Thank you. Alright. I was like running against that wall for so long and nothing was happening. Alright. You can just long jump straight from that platform to the moving ones on the other side. Duck. Wait. I might be able to do this damageless. He said to himself as he got hit by a fireball. It's all good though. You see what would be really unfortunate is if I got hit by a bullet bill here. Why would that happen, right? Ha! Okay. It's all good. Okay. So we're gonna do some fun long jump stuff. I'm gonna not try and get on that platform. So I could probably get it that way. So what I'm gonna do is instead of going around and taking the long route, I'm just gonna do a backflip onto this top bonsai bill launcher, and then long jump from there to the last platform. I should have gotten hit by that, but I didn't for some reason. Do a double jump, and we're on our way to Bowser. Thanks, Cobra. Much appreciated, man. So, while we're watching this last cutscene, I guess, since I advertised Mark earlier, I play this game a little bit. So, if you guys enjoyed this run, go and check out my channel, I guess.
He's pretty cool, dude.
Twitch.tv/SonicBoomSensei. I try and do runs of this as much as I can, and have a pretty good time with it. So, check me out if you want. If not, just thanks for watching my run. I really do appreciate it, and thanks for supporting this awesome cause. Regardless, Bowser's hair is looking fly. As always, watching me, dude. It's time.
Yeah, watching Wii Mario, you won't have hair as good as mine.
Rule every pitiful corner of this universe. Sick. Good dialogue, honestly. Alright. Okay, so what you can do here is you can skip these rock cycles if you stand a certain distance away from Bowser, so he doesn't roll around. I think I can do this. If you hit him in a specific place, then you don't have to wait an extra time for him to roll around so you can hit him. So if you stand like right here, then you won't even get hit either. It's amazing. Right? So that's the first section. Time is on when I touch the Grand Star. So like when the Grand Star cutscene ends and I touch it, that's when time ends.
Yeah, it's in like a couple minutes.
Yeah. There'll be like a huge 40-second cutscene before it will be able to tell. Dude, rip. That urchin thing was in my way, so I couldn't hit it.
Urchin? Is it like the plant?
Yeah, the plant thing. I don't know what they're called. It looks like an urchin. So it looks like an urchin, like if it was a plant, you know? Okay, so what we can do here. Yeah. He's gonna come around. He's not gonna hit me for sure. And then he's gonna hop up. Do this little thing. Believe she has internet? Dude. It's all good. Die, Bowser, die! Alright, we're gonna hit him in his tail again. He's not too happy about it. Okay, so now he's gonna do his death spin dash around. What if we had gotten this as his up being smash? That'd be pretty sick. Whoa, 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 I didn't know you jumped that early, bud. I thought it took a little bit while longer. Alright, so this is the last cycle. There's nothing to stop me from hitting him except missing the read.
Hard reads.
Hard reads. This music is sick also. And that's it. And Bowser dies?
Question mark? Well, he's on like that sinking lava planet.
Yeah. But he literally disintegrates.
Yeah. And then he's back to play tennis with the gang.
Yeah,
In
dude.
another game.
Not the Wii U one, that one's bad. The GameCube one. Alright, so thank you guys all for watching. Really happy with my time.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem, dude. Thanks for commentating. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting JDRF. You guys are amazing. And time 2:53:43. Pretty good.
Very authoritative.
Very authoritative. I was very happy about that. GG. We did it.
Anyways, I have to go like right now.
Alright. See you, dude.
See ya. Have a good one.
You too. Alrighty. I got a few golds that run. That's fun. Yo. No problem. Thanks for letting me do this run. It was a good time. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna end stream. Is that all good? Alright.